Black Compass Media, back live with another one. Shout out to everybody that's out there. Everybody's gonna hear this right now. You know what I'm saying? We tapping in. Pose, what up?
We back, man. Episode 305, man. We here. Polo.
Yo. Yes, sir. We in the building. Let's get it.
Yep. We in the building, man. Shout out to everybody that's out there. Everybody's gonna hear this. Black Compass BCM on Twitter, as always. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments and everything in the comment boxes and so on. Shout out to the people that's in the Discord as well. Big shout out to it getting a little bit warmer around here. We still ain't quite there yet. And big shout out to the Knicks because nail biter with the
the Pistons, like, we not gonna act like the Pistons some scrub team. Like they've been running through that. Like, we not gonna act like that, but we still should win this, so I'm not worried. I like I said, it's gonna be a fight, but we still should win this.
Right.
We ain't like Carl Anthony, like Cat has 0 point second half. If that happens, it's over.
Yeah.
That nigga was on some bullshit.
Yeah, so Cat is playing like how Cat plays in the playoffs, though, no?
Nah, like, for real. Like, that's a little scary. Like, it's scary that when playoff time come around, how dudes just disappear. Like, that's actually, and these dudes is getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. Like,
literally. Yeah.
It's scary that they're just, like, the time where they're supposed to prove that they worth this money, they disappear.
Yeah. So that is, it's interesting because, like, when you was, look, let's go through the anthology here just real quick while the people pull up, man, and share the stream too if you can, and hit the like and things like that, right? Now, Polo, earlier in the year when Cat was doing these 20 and 15 type games, and you know what I'm saying, like he was really like, this is why me and Pose was like, okay, yeah, he doing his thing, but this is what Cat does. It's what he does.
Yeah. I wasn't really getting too excited by those games, to be honest with you. It's just that I like I said, I don't really care for the season now. Like, the season don't really mean nothing no more. It's a play-in tournament, so that means even if you bad, you can still try to make the playoffs as long as you in that garbage meter where you can qualify. So the season, I don't really think highly of the season. I judge players based off the playoffs. So
okay.
Call it Cat. It's looking bad right now. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what you talking about. Jalen Brunson was balling tonight. What you he almost had 40.
Yeah.
Listen,
he
can only if his center has 0 points and 2 rebounds. I think he didn't even have any rebounds. Yo, his center did nothing. Your star center does nothing in the second half. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Well, Brunson is good at taking advantage. Brunson is good at taking advantage of like a young team that doesn't have really much emotional control or like discipline, especially at the perimeter. He had a few of those, like head fake, let him jump, and then you know what I'm saying, get the foul.
Bump into a nigga, like he was getting mad with that.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Now that's gonna work on
Shea Gildress do the same thing, and people go crazy over him.
Yeah, sometimes Shea be pissing me off too, but like Brunson does this, like he falls every time down the court. Like this shit is just
he be in a falling. Like
I hate that. Like in real life, I hate playing basketball with people
throwing his head back. Like I don't know what Brunson.
He a little. That's usually how like most like little shafty type guards play. They play just like that.
Shafty or shifty?
I'm sorry. Shifty. I'm gonna let him. Shafty. Shifty. I'm sorry. I'm hitting the GG4. You know what I mean? I'm on. You know what I mean? I said shafty. That was definitely crazy. That was definitely easy. But nah, shifty, like the little shifty shooters and stuff like that.
Right.
The aqua silence after that was hilarious. But
yeah, we didn't know what to do. Me and Pose, we didn't.
I'm
know
like, yo, did I say that? I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
Shafty is crazy. It's a little crazy, but yeah, that we ain't done though. Hold on, Lakers in 5. Like you over there all quiet and stuff. Y'all got theme songs. There's no way y'all lose y'all first game 1 going viral with a theme song talking about y'all in 5.
I'm very comfortable, man. Like You know, first game. It ain't nothing. I'm still comfy.
Huh?
I'm comfortable.
Comfy is crazy.
Comfy is crazy. Then y'all
good.
get like 22.
LeBron actually
okay.
looked 40 years old. Like, that's the first time I ever seen LeBron look 40.
That's all right. Game one. That's okay. You know, happen. That's why I know y'all ain't used to this shit. Y'all niggas just y'all not like y'all don't know how this shit works.
Get bad pose. Yeah, yeah.
What you mean? We made it just as far as y'all did last year. I think we make it both the same? The conference? Didn't y'all make it to the semifinals?
I don't even think we made it to this. I don't even remember. I don't even think we made it to this. We couldn't get past Denver.
Oh yeah, right. That's when Joker was hitting all them one-legged shots and shit.
We're gonna be all right. Those game one, you know, the young niggas blisters, man. It's all right, man. They young. They got out of
it. Luka ain't young though.
We gonna get it right though. I know we ain't gonna lose 2 at home.
Right.
2 at home is and plus the Timberwolves is probably they you know they ain't got that killer instinct, so they gonna come in their game 2 up feeling confident like they was already up 1-0 and let the Lakers get come. That's what should happen. But if they come in there hungry, I don't know.
If we lose game 2 at home, that's when it's time to all right. We gotta start worrying, but we'll see, man. That nigga Nas Reed was in a different bag. I don't know what was up with him.
He's cold.
Yeah, bro. We always enjoy the playoffs and stuff. First round, second round should be interesting, of course. I just, do you come away with this thinking like, okay, there's a clear team here that's like better than niggas? Like on the East, is there like, all right, these guys are just better?
Everybody looked like they was in a fight for. I mean, Celtics kind of was in a little fight. They was like the Magic. They was they was letting the Magic hang around a little longer than they should have.
I ain't gonna lie. The best teams to me this weekend. Number 1, OKC. Them niggas ran. Them boys out there.
They destroyed the Grizzlies.
They fucked them up. Yeah.
That was bad.
Number 2, the Timberwolves. Them niggas beat the shit out of us.
And Ant was talking wild shit to the people in the audience. Like them videos that he was arguing with some dude, like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, he said some wild Paul shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, country dudes, when y'all argue, y'all don't know, like, y'all don't know how to temperature check in arguments. Like, y'all say some out, he like, nigga, my dick bigger too. Like, wait, what?
Wait a second.
Yeah, that was out of pocket. Yeah, he said that to one of the fans, at the Laker game.
Cause the dude was heating him. He like, Rudy Gobert worth 200 M. So I think the dude's like, I'm worth 100 or something. I think I heard something. Like he was arguing, like, cause you gotta remember the Lakers tickets is extremely expensive. So for somebody to be that close to the player, they had to have dropped a bag on that ticket.
Yeah.
So he ain't arguing with like the regular Joe. He probably arguing with like a nigga that's richer than probably average people, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
So he quickly realized that the millions wasn't really phasing the dude. Like he worth 200 mil. The dude like, show wide. He like, he still sucks. And then Rudy like, I'm actually worth 300. And then I'm like, oh, look at these cornballs. And then
corny.
And then he went to the D size once he went to the D size once dudes realize. Once niggas with money realize like the money ain't really working, it's like they get extra cringy, son.
Yeah, that nigga again was out of pocket.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm like,
other good team was Indiana. I thought Indiana was wilding this weekend.
Indiana
always do that shit. They'll start smacking threes, go crazy, then they get trash.
I know you ain't talking.
No.
Again, as I said, I don't know if you watched the playoffs last year. We lost to the champions. We beat everybody else.
Y'all lost to the champions?
Celtics.
That's since y'all home last year?
Celtics sent them home? I thought Halliburton them.
Yeah, I could
swear
Indiana. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I know
right. Because he had the choke shirt on. My fault. You are 1,000% right. He had because he
tried to do a Reggie Miller rollout.
He was
definitely violated.
Yeah, no, he gonna try to do a Reggie Miller rollout after he lost. I mean, after he won. Like, you ain't do that before the game. We respect stuff like that before the game. Real quick. How y'all feel about 50 Cent? And it's all out. Like this is kind of on the timeline going crazy right now.
Yeah, this is going crazy. I see it.
I gotta start covering regular stuff too, but 50
Yeah.
Cent and Joe Budden. Now the Knicks is petty for this.
Sure.
They sat them next to each other because you know
Fat
them
Joe.
seats at the Garden.
Mhm.
They give them to celebrities. Like if you a bigger like 50 Cent or something like that. Like if they trying to do like promo and stuff, they might Ben Stiller come sit right here, or this guy come sit right here.
Yeah.
So 50 was by Joe Budden. That was really weird, and 50 was just sunning him the whole.
He was by Fat Joe. He was by Fat Joe. It's Fat Joe next.
Yeah, but he was directly behind 50 Cent. Like that was done on purpose.
Oh, Joe Budden right there, being
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
It was
being
like a
over
little video. They patched whatever they had up though.
No, but 50 was violating him. 50 like, yeah, I ran into him. I guess he said I don't need therapy no more. And then like he posted. Hold on, let me try.
What?
Now, I remember when he was violating them, but I guess they patched it up.
Oh, he violated the night.
Oh, he said something again.
He like, yo, I ran into him. Like basically, like, yo, he ain't had the same energy.
50 is proof that like you can grow up.
Oh, I saw them niggas hugging and all type of shit.
I thought it was cool, but 50 is like one of those dudes that I always thought growing up, you know, as I get older, I'm gonna be like less petty, probably let stuff go, you know, whatever, not hold grudges. 50 is just the antithesis of all that. Like he's been salty for 30 years at this point. Like this is a long time to be a petty ass nigga, bro. Like
50 just don't play that, man. He from that old school cloth. You say anything about me, I don't care what it is. I'm on you.
I'm just mad at you forever. Like we just gonna keep it where it's at.
Let me put this picture out real quick.
That's crazy.
If you
I seen him next to Fat Joe, which I know they patched whatever they had up, you know.
I seen a picture of 50 and like Joe Budden in a hugging form, like talking. That's why I was like, so if 50 did that shit after, that nigga, that's low-key some whole ass shit to do.
Yeah.
No, he did it during the game.
Oh,
he posted this during the game.
Ran into Joe. Oh my God, ran into Joe at the game. He said, "I don't need therapy no more." And then with a eyebrow raised emoji. Yeah, he's 50.
And then look at the picture he posts. Like he blocking him out. Like nigga bending his head.
Oh, nah, I don't like this. I don't have me in that form, bro.
No more. I see what you mean.
Yeah, like he like show
He got him in that like photo bombing form, you know, because that I ain't gonna front that MSG big screen though. Like if the person in front of you is on the big screen, it's like okay, you looking up and then you fake see yourself.
But why are they not acknowledging that Joe Budden is behind him though? That's what's like. Why are they just acting like it's like a fan behind this nigga? Like it's just 50 Cent and just fans behind him. Like they just straight violating.
They violated Stephon Marbury too. Like they show Bernard King some love, which is, you know, he's a Hall of Famer, so I get it. But like Marbury was right next to him. They ain't even mentioned, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but this straight violation though. Like, y'all got my. Come on, man. Y'all got this nigga at the game. Yo, y'all got him. Then you got you got who's that? Seinfeld? Who's that white dude? Like zooming in like an extra fan. Like who is that?
I don't think that's Jerry though. Jerry too.
Nah, hell nah. Jerry ain't pulling out no phone.
Yeah, he never pulling out a phone ever. Like Jerry the type to leave if they keep pulling the camera over there. Like, yeah, let me get another seat, bro. Like they.
Yeah, let me just get the sky. Let me get that whole floor.
Yeah, let me get the skybox, bro, because I don't like people. Like, you know what I'm saying? He always had that mode. You know what I'm saying? You got Timothy Chalamet. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple different people. John McEnroe, he always there. Spike making me mad, you know. They was outside today, you know what I'm saying? But okay, so it's 1-1. It's going to Detroit, you know, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But I'm definitely enjoying the playoffs. I can't wait for the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got the draft on Thursday.
Yep, we see where Shador lands, you know what I mean? And that's dope. I like the draft.
No way he gonna land, man.
Huh? Where is he gonna land, Polo?
Nah, I ain't even jinxing it. Nah. We'll see Thursday.
Yo, bro. Don't y'all got Winston and Russell?
Bro. If Shador's on the board and we able to get Shador, nigga, he's dumb. We don't what do you mean? We taking Shador. we got?
And what y'all go?
Well,
So
he not the third best player on the board though.
he's not.
I mean, you never know how things might fall out, man.
Y'all need an offensive line.
Yo, man, you never know how things. Yo, worry about your team. When
I'm
I want to know what the Buffalo Bills,
worried
the Eagles is doing.
about the champions.
Worry about
Boy,
your
I've been an
team,
Eagles
man.
fan since you knew me.
Worry about your Jaguars, nigga. What Trevor
Oh,
Lawrence doing,
we got T-Mac coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Yeah, we
We'll
gonna
be
be
all right,
fine.
bro.
We good, man. We got some stuff working. We gonna be good.
Huh?
Don't worry.
And y'all are the third best team in the whatever. All right, it's cool. Fourth, low key, but it's cool. Anyway, yeah, no. So that's sports. I mean, it's a lot of good stuff going on. Fresh off of Easter weekend and things like that. I see the room is filling up and all of that. So we'll get to the topics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do want to hear about so Polo went to the IMAX and you know, I'm gonna be honest, man. It felt a little weird. Easter weekend and the biggest movie in America is called Sinners. That's a little weird for me. I'm gonna be real.
All right.
It's
Well,
just,
but the point, if you watch the movie and stuff, like it ties into the title.
it ties in. It ties
Yeah.
in. Okay.
Y'all didn't
I
see y'all seen the movie?
No,
haven't seen it. Haven't seen it yet. Plan on seeing it actually.
That's sad though. But if this is a white Marvel movie, y'all niggas would have been at the theater the first day.
No, sir. I wait for the boots on certain
I
stuff.
got Disney Plus, man. I know that
Right.
shit there.
That part. Like
So y'all seen that Red Captain America on bootleg?
I just watched that Red Captain America, that new Captain America. I watched that on you know, one of these networks. You see what I'm saying? Like one of these drones. Like I definitely just watched it, and man, am I glad I waited. Holy shit. Nope. That was not it.
Sinners is a really good movie. I think I might see that again. That's one
Yeah.
of those I might see it. I want to see that again, and then I want to see Until Dawn.
Okay.
There's some good horror movies that's coming out, like back to back. Sinners and Until Dawn back to back. Two supposedly. But Sinners was really good, man. The way it was shot, the story, how everything tied in.
Okay.
Like the concept, the like the visual, like it's just man. That I ain't gonna lie, man. He definitely he put on, man. He put on, man. Him and Jordan Peele, man. They definitely putting on for black directors, like for real.
Yeah, Ryan Coogler, one of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching his little interviews. I didn't know he was such a West Coast,
real Oakland nigga. Yeah, he from the Bay.
Yeah,
yo, his accent is
super West Coast accent.
Like the first story he told y'all niggas was what's the joint with him and Michael B, the very first one.
Fruitville? Did he?
That's off rip. You know, he an Oakland nigga off the first movie he came out off. He jumped with Fruitville Station, like
right.
He had to tell that story first.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. This one was a goodie. He did his thing.
Yeah, I seen the trailer for him. I gotta watch it. I have to watch it. I don't know. You know how Jordan Peele is with these trailers. Like he gonna make something more.
But that's
like,
not
him look terrible.
That's
terrible?
That trailer was terrible.
That movie is Jordan Peele produced. It's not a Jordan Peele movie. Like it's not Jordan Peele directed.
Okay.
So it's not like Get Out and Us.
It's not in that vein.
No, it's directed by some other, but Jordan Peele produced it, so he just put the money up. But it's getting rolled out like it's a new Jordan Peele movie. But
it is getting rolled out like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I mean, his name is on the fly, Jordan Peele, but I guess
he produced it. Like the other movies he directed. Like it's like, you know, the Candyman movie.
Mm-hmm.
He produced that movie. Niggas say that like, but it was directed by the black girl.
Okay.
Candyman brothers ain't want to admit it. That movie was terrible. That remake.
I ain't like that either.
That remake was probably one of the worst remakes I think I've. I blame that on, like, that was around COVID, right?
Yeah, that was.
So all the movies that came out around COVID was kind of really bad.
We was in watch anything mode, so
it's like they was rushing shit out COVID.
Yeah, because the streaming and all of the movies coming out quick like that, but they was eating real well. Them studios. That's when my expenses for streaming apps went up dramatically. Like
I had Shudder, I had niggas bootleg streaming services. I had everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the one thing I took from COVID. I'm still like that with the apps. I got everything.
And Yeah, I got all the Apple TV, Paramount, all that. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So but see, all right, so the him trailer was dope to me though.
Nah, that I got a lot of trailer was hard though.
Yeah, the
I ain't
trailer
like
was
it.
tough.
And I ain't like the fact because they saying that this movie that it's theory. So Marlon Wayne did an interview with Shannon Sharp, and he talks about like this voted movie that they got that's like Oscar worthy. It's about like a comedian that's a star comedian, and he finds like an up and coming comedian, and he like he makes him his apprentice, and then he tells him that, you know, if you want to be like this, you gotta worship. Like it's basically like a Illuminati type thing. Like you gotta cut gold and drink blood and all that stuff. So they're saying that. Now, remember, Damon Wayans was like that. If Marlon Wayans can sell that script, he'll let it go. So they saying that Jordan Peele bought that script and switched it up and made it football instead of a comedian
type joint. Okay, yeah, that's coming out right at the start of the season too.
I ain't mad at the flip. Like that's
I ain't mad at the flip. That's smart as hell. Cause I ain't gonna front. A comedian, they ain't no really rock star comedians no more. So like that ain't really gonna hit. It's a lot of like big paid athletes. So that's kind of gonna hit way more than with that whole Illuminati thing versus a comedian doing the Illuminati thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, I
don't think the money, like I don't know. I just think the visual will look. I don't know, man. That trailer looked a little
like it was too good of a trailer.
It revealed too much. Like
I
Sinners,
agree.
like for example, Sinners trailer, and when you see the movie, it's like night and day. You get what I'm saying? Like trailer.
Yeah.
I feel like a trailer ain't supposed to reveal too much. I feel like this trailer damn near told me the whole movie. All right, they're gonna be worshiping the devil. Marlon Wayne's the star. This dude is the up and coming dude. You got blood all over. They doing all crazy type of stuff. So they're gonna be doing embarrassing ritual ceremony type practices. Like I literally got all that from the trailer. Like that's terrible. I should not get that much from a trailer.
I totally agree with that. I don't even like the Marvel movies, some of the superhero movies will give you like 4 and 5 trailers, bro. It's like, bro, I just seen the movie. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? If you giving me that much free work, the movie gotta be dirt. I'm sorry. That's just where I be going.
And that's how I think too.
Yeah.
Like the movie Thunderbolts, they not really giving you nothing. Like
they ain't giving you
they
nothing.
giving you just enough to get like, damn, who's this, this shadow dude? What it is? Like they just giving you enough. Like I feel like trailers need to get back to that.
That's why
telling me the plot in the trailer.
I'm worried about Fantastic Four. I done seen like 3 different trailers, and we in the Discord. Join the Discord, by the way, if you listen to this, right? In the Discord, we've already come up with what this movie is probably gonna be, and I feel like we're all right about what this is gonna end up being. And it's just like they're giving us too much, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna watch it either way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people in here, approaching 400 people live right now. So big shout out to all of y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, share the stream, and things like that. Now, let's get to battle rap and hip hop things. Let's a whole lot has taken place since we've last been here. Polo, do you want to?
Yeah. I mean, we want to do the wait. Before we get to any battle rap, man, I just want to say, man, we lost a supporter in the community and a fan of the show. Miss Badass, met her a few times at events. Dope, very dope. Young lady. She passed away, I believe this morning. So definitely, you know what I mean, rest in peace to Miss Badass.
Big rest in peace to her. You know, I had to, like, when I be in the spaces just hanging out, talking, you know what I mean, joking and all that. Like, she was one of the people that was in there, always giving her opinion and stuff. It was a real big Swamp supporter. You couldn't, she ain't tolerate no Swamp slander. You know what I'm saying? Was outside and stuff as a part of that community and everything like that too. And, you know, not for nothing, right? Like we got the Discord and all that. And it's there's the battle rap kind of, you know, scene that hangs out in the spaces and all that too. Like we can't like them, like, people end up talking pretty much every day, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somehow, right? Like, you know, it's just its own community within itself. So, you know, there's a lot of people that have been to events with her and stuff like that, and just got the chance to interact with her, man. And it's definitely sad, you know what I mean? There is a I think Tati put out something. Her mom is trying to put together everything and stuff. So made a donation on behalf of BCM with that and everything. So, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I
there's
donated also to us. So yeah, also so we
absolutely,
all just double donations.
absolutely, man. So nah, big condolences to her. And you know, that's definitely tough, man. You know, young lady, you feel me? So
Yeah.
yeah. So I definitely want to say that too, man. So I'm glad you shouted that out, Polo.
Yeah, nah, definitely. You know, it like even though battle rap, you know, is toxic and it is like a argumentative community, you know, it is still like kind of family type situation a lot of the
Right.
times,
Mhm.
especially with the fans and supporter of like a lot of the media platforms. She bought merch a lot of times, and you know,
Right
just
on.
a lot of different stuff. So it's definitely sad, man. So definitely rest in peace for
Yeah,
sure.
man. Yeah. So
Now,
and
mhm.
yeah, let's now
Yeah, now
on
I
the
ain't gonna lie,
page.
man.
Yeah.
It's more bad news.
Oh
Okay.
man,
I
we're gonna
like how I
start
did that
here. Okay,
right.
you like what you did there. You're too proud of yourself for doing that.
That was
But
good.
yeah, Polo,
Yes.
can you enlighten us on what the latest thing
Yeah,
that's
man. Listen, so the latest bad news is that now it's a video that's all over social media.
Mm-hmm.
Now it was a young man, and uh looks like he was talking to police, the body
yeah.
cam,
Hmm.
and it was
Right.
asking him, who's who, and the young man was definitely telling who's and the who's and the what's, and
Hmm.
now this young man is been said to be clone. So now you got hold on, now you got clone on this film. So now the internet is like, oh, is that clone? So people like, yo, clone do movies, so that's probably a Tubi movie. I heard all type of speculations.
Hmm.
Clone
Hmm.
actually did a live, and
He
in
did.
this live, he said that was him on camera.
Hmm.
He was talking to the cops. He said he don't follow the rules of when you alone with the cops, don't say nothing to your lawyer. He said he spent 20,000 on lawyers, so
Yep.
he know how to deal with cops. He know how to articulate himself in a
Yeah.
way where he won't get in trouble. From
Mm-hmm.
that footage, it sure looked like he was articulating himself, you know.
What he
So
said, that one of the things that I caught from the live. Now I'm okay. So there's a couple
hold on,
different
wait, I
ways.
ain't even hold up.
Sure,
Hey,
go ahead. Okay,
so,
go ahead. Go ahead.
nah, so that so damn. Oh, so now that happened.
Hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
also, he showed some of his paperwork.
Yeah.
Now he said the video that was put out was clipped.
Yeah.
It's not the full video showing that what he was actually saying was he was giving up names to his other CEOs because it was a record label, and he
Hmm.
said that these were non like street people. These were just his coworkers. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know how y'all feeling.
Uh, I feel like, I've watched
Oh,
First
wait, wait,
40.
I forgot one key
Sure.
part. My
Mhm.
bad. One key part himself. Then
Mhm.
Jack Boy actually called in on the live and just basically told him he got to drop the full video or people never going to believe him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm in an interrogation room and officer think that Black Compass is a game,
Sure. I like where he's going with
and
this.
he's saying like, and I'm trying to explain like, nah, it's not a game, and he like, who's involved? Who are the? I'm like, well, one of the owners is Polo,
Mhm.
Tony Bro, and me.
Mhm.
I told on y'all niggas, right?
Did
Now,
you?
now two things.
Because I'm
Wait,
not supposed to
hold up,
say
wait.
like the street niggas. They not supposed to say anything. I'm supposed to be like, you know what?
I don't think you, because
Wait, 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 wait,
that's
wait, wait, wait,
documented
wait.
on paperwork of what Black Compass is with the owners listed as an LLC. So is
Yeah,
that,
but still,
go ahead.
I
But
ain't
the
gonna
street
lie.
nigga rule is I can't say anything to them. I gotta just let my lawyer handle that.
Okay.
Even though I think that's what it is. Like,
Is
even
that
though,
it?
even though I know that it's a company, I'm still
Mhm.
I
not
just
supposed to
feel like
speak to.
once you start saying names, you should have a lawyer present. Just even like let's just say you saying a name, you're saying it. You might just be saying it as harmless as what you just said. Hey, Polo was there. Yeah, Tone is the owner. you might be thinking like, man, these dudes is owners. In the police head, because you
Yeah.
black and you know what I mean? They trying to paint you to be a criminal. They probably think you're a criminal in their head. They're already thinking like, okay, so these other guys are probably criminals.
They involved in organizations like the criminal organization.
They're exactly. It's not never going like, unfortunately.
That's why you let your lawyer speak.
And that's why they say let your lawyer speak, because now if you let your lawyer articulate the fact that these guys are actually a professional entity and they're not hoodlums, your lawyer can convey that to the cops way, no matter, yo, listen, you could be in there sounding like Tiger Woods. It don't matter. Once you should let your lawyer talk, because a cop job is to get what they're trying to get out of you. It's not to help you out. Like, if once you in that situation of them, it is what it is. Like, y'all know this. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like let your lawyer do the talking.
Okay, that's fine.
Lawyers was with Clone before you go, Tone. Is that telling? Yo, we was just running a music company. Me, John, and Jason. We was just running a music company.
That's not telling to me. That's not.
But the street nigga rule is do not let you don't talk to them.
Okay, well, if that's the man, that's a street. If that's a street dude rule that you just don't say nothing. Okay, all right, well, I'll take that. But
I mean, I'm gonna be
honest. That's not that. I mean, that's like, you know, shit. I'm running a record label. All right, if like the Black Compass example, we're registered and our names are right there. Like, we're just. But you know what I'm saying? That's
but if we're
that's
not,
federal.
if we were in the streets, if one of us was in the streets, if one of us was in the streets, even if one of us is an owner, if one of us is in the streets and you bring up the name of the person, now you're gonna drag the person into it without even the person might not even be knowing, like, yo, what am I coming down here for? Like, I ain't. Now, if your lawyer do it, he might do it in a way where the cops might not even bother the other business partner, because he already expressed it in a way where y'all, or if they do, it might be more in a professional. They might be addressing the business partner more in a professional tone, more so than a criminal tone.
I get that. I'm just saying that if we run a business, that business is already registered, right? So it's like, well, these are the owners of this particular business. This is just what it is, right? Like, that shit is gonna come out.
Why are you doing the cop job?
Let the lawyer.
I just want to let me just finish my point, please. I just want to say this. I get it, street guy. I understand street dudes, but I'm not a street dude. So all this shit is stupid to me. I'm like, can I just start there? All of this is dumb. And this is why I don't do the street shit, because there's too many fucking rules. I just want to finish. All this shit is stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It don't matter about
so
being
I just
dude.
All right, but that's cool. All right,
even
but my
as
point,
a businessman, you should not want to speak to no cop without a lawyer present. As a businessman, you should not want to speak to a cop without a lawyer present. It's not one businessman on earth that would talk to a cop without their lawyer present. That's not that don't happen. So,
all right, well, my lawyer isn't present, and I want to talk right now. So let me just get this off. All right, so if niggas running a business, we got an LLC where we are a real business. If I say, yo, we're not involved in none of that shit, this is what the label is, you know what I'm saying? And these are the guys that own that shit. And that's it. If that's all I say, I've been told on a nigga for committing a crime. I just said this is my business.
But if it's a
let me add that nugget. It's a RICO. It's a RICO.
All right, that's all right. So that's fine. But there's criminal aspects of what they're trying to prove is that there's criminal aspects of what this business is doing. Right now, if they say, like, you don't have to, it's not to say that you have to admit to some crime being happening or whatever the case might be. Like, you're not admitting to no crime. You're not saying that, oh yeah, Polo, this is the nigga that do X, Y, and Z or whatever the fuck. Like, if I'm giving details on criminal activities that someone did, that to me that's out of pocket, right? Like, but I have paperwork that says we are a record. This is a business. I got business paperwork anyway. That's probably likely going to come out to prove my, I'm defending myself in that case. Now, I take your point about not speaking until the lawyer is present. I've always said that. I definitely abide by that. If you get picked up, dragged out of your house, and you don't have a lawyer, you don't have lawyer money. Again, these things cost bread. Unless your ass want to sit in there until a public defender becomes available, which I know that stinks. But it's like, you know, if you're going to get in there, you're going to say, if you're going to say anything, the legal shit that's on the paperwork says we own a business and here are these are my partners in the business that's legally registered. I didn't admit to anybody doing a crime.
Now, no,
you know,
yeah, number one, you should never. It don't matter if you got pulled out your house at 4 in the morning. It don't matter what you do. If they asking you questions and you're unsure of why they're even asking you the question, that means you need a lawyer. So you should definitely, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I want to, you know, whatever you will say, get your lawyer present, or I want to speak to somebody to get me a lawyer. That's it. You should not incriminate yourself anymore until you speak to a lawyer. And on top of that, you should not be bringing, like, okay, you bringing up the business partners. It's a RICO, and it's this scenario really that can't really apply to this logic because ain't nobody in the street. So it's like in that situation, he knows he's in the streets. Nah, you can't bring up nobody's name, bro.
Why is the street nigga signing the LLC then? That's the part that
they do that all the time.
That's the fucking problem. If you're a street dude, stop signing the LLC, bro. Like, just because now when you do some street shit and get caught, the whole shit is going to pieces, right? Even if I'm a business partner, right? If I got a business and the guys that's also in the business are doing illicit activities with probably using some of the proceeds of our business, I'm pinched too, right?
100%.
That's why, ain't that why Dirk in there? Like, because
listen,
shit,
once one person is doing the crime, y'all, and he's using money and y'all wire transferring and doing all that it can be used. You know what I mean? So exactly. I don't know. Like his response, I'm gonna be honest. I think battle rappers definitely need to watch like some PR media or just, you know, or just really should really plan stuff out, or maybe take a notebook and write stuff down before they go live, especially when you addressing, you know, brand ending type stuff. I think his live, I don't know, man. Some stuff ain't make sense.
You can't, like, I take Jack's point in this climate in 2025 in this age of the internet. You're not going to, like, when somebody puts something on your name, anything, right? You gotta show everything, bro. Pause if needed for safety, right? You have to show the entire, like, if he had the entire video, I would have went live. Me personally, right? I would have went live. He said the video is what, like you know, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, however long the video is. I'd have went live, cut on the entire video, and just played it. Fuck it. Because if I know that wasn't like that, you know, y'all taking a 30-second clip, which again, after like I've watched first 48 a bunch of times. I've never just seen a 30-second episode. It's a lot that goes into this shit, right? Now, if he's saying that the context is missing, nigga, provide the context.
Yeah, for real.
Right? Like, that's just, you know, in this era, and I understand where Clone was coming from, because he like, damn, I gotta show all this shit to, like, unfortunately, bro, in this era right here that we in right now, people want to see all of the work. They just do. They do. Their whole channel's dedicated to reading hundreds of pages of paperwork, bro. There's a market for it. Like, some of these channels get like 20 and 30,000 views a pop of just somebody sitting there reading through paperwork. And that's the state of affairs that we in right now, unfortunately.
Nigga shit is not. I don't get why y'all niggas did.
I don't understand why y'all do it. It's
you gotta go through all that. Yeah, it's too.
I'm telling you right now, it's easier to go to school, get you a degree, and go to work, pay taxes, and go home, bro. It's just an easier lifestyle, man. It just is. It just, like, look, even if you ain't making the money that you want to make, or you got the access and freedoms that you want to have, bro, this being a street dude is tough. That's the first thing street dudes taught me growing up, is like, bro, this shit may look cool, but nigga, I've been on this block in the same clothes for 3 days. Yeah, I got a pocket full of bread, but there's a lot that goes into this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and that right there being one of them, you know what I mean? So yeah, until your lawyer is there, you don't say nothing. I get that. Now, if you say, well, I don't got lawyer bread, because them lawyers cost bread, unless you go in a public defender, and then that in that situation, don't you gotta wait until they assign a public defender type shit? And you know, I seen the Drewski skit. He the public defenders don't be yeah, like they fresh out of Everest Institute, like trying to son, I see your case, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is what we gonna do, B. Like, and just do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like until you raise that bread for that lawyer, or you just got some shit on retainer, which is highly unusual, especially in like the street aspect of things, right? Unless you up there with your shit, it's like that's not gonna go that way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, if I put myself in his shoes, I would just release the entire video here. I just let it play, go about my business, roll up some weed, like have a drink or two, wait till the video stop in the live. Y'all do with that what y'all
or
want to
just
do.
say fuck it. I don't gotta prove none of y'all, man.
I think that's what he's on. Like, I don't gotta prove nothing. Like, you want me to prove to a culture that's 90%
really
not
don't have to prove
niggas?
nothing to the niggas, to be real. He really don't.
Right. But then, but as far as what Polo said, it is a brand hit though, right?
Yeah,
like
it is. It is.
If you've marketed yourself as being this type of way, and now we seeing, like, you know what I'm saying? Perception, especially now, perception is a motherfucker, bro. Like, perception that can cut into your bread, that can cut into a lot of stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just, man, like that's tough. How the hell did who got the video? That's the part that I'm kind of bugging about. Like, how the hell how do people be getting these videos, bro? Like, I know he got a flash drive, but it's just like I don't know, bro. You know,
do Clone be like rapping that gangster shit or something? I never really studied him.
Oh yeah, Clone be rapping about Clone rap about street mess. Yeah, we hear you, bro. We hear you, bro. Polo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So nah, Clone be rapping about street mess. Yeah.
Okay.
And by all accounts, he's a pretty solid individual. You know what I'm saying? I've never had no, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Clone, but you know, I don't know him on the personal level one-to-one, but from all accounts, he's a pretty solid individual. So it's like, you know, but battle rap is, man, a lot of this stuff is, hey man, you done talk that talk. We, you know, and now we seeing this footage. It's like, ugh. Like, you know.
Yeah, this definitely not a good look. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how I don't know, man. Dudes might just have to start rapping. Like, I don't know. I feel like if niggas know they got shit on their jacket, they should just start rapping about different content off it.
You just shouldn't rap about street stuff if you know you got this going, you know what I'm saying? This in the background type of stuff. But battle rap thrives off of the authentic portrayal of street culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I don't know, man. Somebody's saying it's been uploaded for to YouTube for months at this point.
No.
It just got brought to Twitter. Like, it just got brought to people.
The interrogation shit?
Yeah, it's been a clip out. This clip is old. I guess it's happened. Yeah,
no, I think somebody was shopping the clip around and they got somebody to leak it. Like, it was that situation, like kind of like how to, like, you know, like when they was trying to pass around bad news paperwork behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. Now, is there any based on how this culture works and based on your personal opinions, is there, like, if he does release the entire video, right? Is there anything that's gonna make y'all say, or like, and this is to the audience too, like, okay, this is not that, you know what I'm saying? Or based on the clip that we've all seen, is it cooked or what? Polo, what do you think? You think it's cooked regardless of, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, like, and it's just me being honest, he was kind of like on a losing streak anyway. So like,
Jesus.
I feel like even without this kind of, it's still like he still got to get back right with the fans anyway. Even if this come out to not be true or not, I think he still kind of like he was in him and Muop. He lost to Muop.
Yeah.
And the last joint was like a nasty battle. The joint that was on the we about to get into the Apollo Day 1 and Day 2, I believe. I think that was he was on that one, correct?
Yeah, he was on he was on the trenches joint against Muop, and then and he also was on
something I just seen recently.
Yeah, he was on another card recently, I thought too. Damn, was he on Apollo? I don't think he was on Apollo.
I thought he was on Apollo.
Was he on Apollo? Against who?
Hold on, I'm about to look right now.
Damn, who he battled on Apollo?
Battles.
Nah, he wasn't on Apollo.
He wasn't on Apollo.
Could have sworn I seen that.
No, he was. Elijah Straight.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, I don't know, man. It's definitely it hurt anybody. Anybody talking street stuff.
Sure.
And if you talking street stuff and you do something that's not street, like it's gonna hurt you. It is what it is.
Right. Now, like, if he puts this out and now the culture says, you know what? All right, it didn't really go like that. Is it still an angle? Is it still something people?
I think the talking was enough for the angle. Like,
man, that talking was more than enough. Cause he was like, all right, so it's a few things that ain't make sense. Cause first he was like that that the cop was asking him for like who's the leadership. Mm-hmm. Now he was saying the leadership, he meant like they was talking about the record label, but why would the cops be saying why would they say who's the leadership of the record label?
Because it's a RICO, right? Because like you said, they're trying to figure out they're trying to make the case
that of the record label. Wouldn't the correct terminology for that be like who's the owner?
Yeah, well,
would apply more so to gang, right? Because
that's what I mean. That's what I would when I hear leadership. That's what I would think. But if what Clone is saying is true, they're asking about who's running the label essentially. Like if the context is they're talking about the record label, and again, this is a whole RICO situation, so they're trying to prove that it's a criminal enterprise that is a business that's doing illicit activity. Right.
Yeah, but my thing is,
but who's the leader? That wording right there.
Ain't never. Why would they say who's the leader though? Like,
yeah, I don't.
Wording right there is like.
But that's it. But that further underscores what Polo was saying. This is why you let the lawyers do their due diligence, because cops will use this. Cops are listen, bro. I don't I know my uncle's a cop. I've referenced that. I got friends that work in law enforcement. Cops are they're trained with ways to slip you up. You know what I'm saying? We know from the remember the old school movie. Remember the was it Boys in the Hood or whatever? Oh no, it was
Menace.
Yeah, like
you done fucked up, right?
You done fucked up, right? They're trained to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you say, they're trained to dissect it and try to trip you up and things like that. So,
yeah, so that's why I'm like, that didn't really make sense. Like the cops saying who's the leaders, they talking about music. Then then he was like that. I think he was watching it with a female, and she pointed out that they said the interview, like, they said, what's up with that interview? Or something like that. And he was saying that they was talking about pertaining to the record label. But I'm like, how you ain't know that? Like, I felt like, why would somebody have to point out what somebody said in the video that you know the context of?
Yeah, this is like, yeah. And as frustrated as Clone was in that, I would just say, man, bro, look, this is the era that we in, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than
not
Nino Brown, bro.
Industry. I'm sorry. She said
industry.
The industry, but still, why would you not know if you know the whole context? Why would somebody have to even point out something that you should already know? Like that's a little.
Now, if this is my last question about it, right? Like, if this turns out to not be that, right? Like, if the culture sees the video and says, you know what, bro, this wasn't that, right? Is there any do y'all feel like there should be any repercussions to the people that kind of putting that on them, like, yo, he told type shit, like, without seeing the full context of the video? Or is it like, is there a responsibility, I guess, from the people that found it? Or it's like boosting it as him telling? Is there?
I
Do
mean,
they
at
have to come
first,
back
I'm
and
not
say?
gonna lie. At first, I thought, especially if this wasn't true or if this had nothing to do with him, I thought that if you put this out, you definitely should have said apologize or something. But once he got on the live and kind of admitted that that was him in the video, then it's truthful, so it's fair game to put out.
Yeah, it ain't really.
Okay.
It's not really a lie. Once you admit, now if he'd have been like, nah, that ain't me or whatever, now that'd have been up to the parties, whoever's interested in this story to prove that it's him.
Yeah.
But once he kind of said, acknowledge, yeah, that's me. But I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, 30-second clip, man. Now you just got to put out the whole video, bro. If that was me personally, again, I would just speak for myself. You just got to put out the whole video now. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least to be like, all right, well, this is the context of what was going on, and just let that shit be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, it's been days. It's been like a day or two now, so I definitely don't think he's dropping anything. So now it's probably gonna be an angle. Like whenever you battle now, just know you're gonna be. Listen, we about to get into this Apollo card. We done heard how many bad news. I think I counted at least 20.
Oh my god, what?
Bad news has been the punchline for the last 2 months of every event.
Yeah,
since that happened, whenever it happened, a month ago, 2 months, whatever, a month and a half. He's been the punchline at every event. So now clone is gonna be, yeah, he cloned bad news, or it's gonna be a lot of clone news references.
Jesus. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's battle rap. That's battle rap. That's what we do. Take references that the culture knows and turns it into punchlines and all that. Like, yeah, that's what that is. Now we got a bunch of people in here, man. Make sure y'all hit the likes and retweets and things like that, and share the stream. People on the YouTube as well, people on Twitter, make sure you jump over to the YouTube. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and things like that. A whole lot of things going on. Do we want to jump into the Apollo card, or do we want to get to another subject here? Like, what are we thinking here?
Nah, let's get this Apollo.
Nah, let's get to Apollo.
Yeah, let's get Apollo going. 2-day event out in Houston. By all accounts, was a great vibe, great scene. Like, you know, Houston is just a good city overall, especially if you're not from around there and you just get to hang out and stuff. You know, that it was an interesting 2 days. And I would just say this on the outset,
Yo,
bro.
Hitman, take this pause. Hitman, click this link real quick, man. Yo, we gotta tell Hitman the truth. Like, this perfect timing right here.
Shout out to Hitman. Yeah, because look, I understand why he's
click that link right
is that
there.
really Hitman right there? Is that really,
that's really Hitman.
That's really Hitman. Shout out to Holla, man. Shout out to Holla.
Oh, that's Hitman?
Yeah.
No, I know it. I know it's him because
be on camera, Hitman. It's audio only.
Yeah, it's audio only, but he said, no, man, go ahead on. That's a Hitman response.
Yeah,
that's definitely a Hitman response, bro.
When he pull up, we'll get back to. I mean, yes. we'll get back to him when we get to the murder.
Shout out to Hitman.
Oh,
you know but I do. I'm gonna be honest, Hitman. I do like when you get upset. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I just do. I don't know. I like that. I like when you be talking that shit, bro. Like you're a battler that will never feel like he's just comfortable. You know, like this is where we get the best face-offs, the best energy. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad at us, Smoke. You know what I mean? But all right. So let's get to Apollo. I'll just say on the outset, this is a lot of goddamn battle rap. We don't got to do these all the time. We don't.
Yeah, I think these day 2, all these battles, because it do take a lot of energy out the culture. Like, I think they should break this down. This a little, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe split this up a little bit. This was a lot. This was worth it.
When you watching all them battles, it start feeling like a chore. Like I would catch a little nap during some of them bitches, low key. Like, I can get a nap on this. I ain't really, bro. It'd be just too many battles, man. Like, yeah, we don't need all them damn battles, bro.
I ran all my errands. I got work done, right? Work for work, right? You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things. I got my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple times, I just got her a good nap. Like, we doing feedings and all types of shit. This was I got tired watching the battles, right? So I could only imagine being there for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was fatigued personally. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And y'all also I guess we'll use the word lie. These were not 2-minute like no, nah. Some of y'all was writing novels in there.
Yeah,
but,
that makes what my thing is this though. What was the point of even like saying like I feel like saying a week ago that it's gonna be 90-second rounds and then us coming into the battles and these is 5-minute rounds made people like what is going on?
Yeah. And
I'm not
fans,
complaining because they get it's $75. It was well worth it, but
well
it's just
worth
like
it. Yeah.
It was over worth it. Like, so you know what I mean? So you ain't
For
gotta
sure.
overwork the product now. The product is doing the work itself. You ain't
Yeah,
gotta overwork the product.
the
Product is selling itself right now. I ain't mad at it though, but
talk that Frank Lucas. Yeah, I guarantee it. Like, yeah. All right, so let's get to it, man. First of all, shout out to Houston Barcode because they did have an event, free event on the tube and all that the day before, which was dope because everybody was in town. You know what I'm saying? I seen y'all, you know what I'm saying, doing y'all thing. Houston is a city that like if you're not in shape for Houston, it has an effect. It does. As a culture, we wasn't ready for short sets yet. Like we wasn't ready. Like everybody wasn't summer ready. Shout out to y'all. Let me not be mean, but no, shout out to Houston Barcode, man, because they put on, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the leagues and stuff, they've been doing this for a while. So Scotty, Beretta, big salute to y'all. Day one to kick off the night.
Yeah,
we got KAPO Bravado versus Snake Eyes. Let's talk about it. Had to get some food for this one.
Had to get a meal for that.
Right.
This was Bags and Body Smoke.
Bags and Body Smoke. Bags and Bodies alumnus. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Damn.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna say this without getting cursed out? Salute to my boy, man.
Right on.
Cause Snake finna curse me out.
Yep.
As soon as I get off here. But I think KAPO won the battle. Everybody had KAPO win the battle. He won the judge.
Yeah, for sure. It was judged, but yeah.
Yeah, KAPO got the first and the third.
Yep.
Snake got the second. KAPO was in a different bag, man.
KAPO was doing his shit. He was doing his shit. And first round to me, I'm like, man, I felt like even though KAPO was going, I'm like, I feel like Snake might have something. You know what I'm saying? Like it just like it just to me barely wasn't like barely though. You know what I'm saying?
Snake rebuttal in the third was hard.
It was.
The rebuttal was hard.
Yeah, that was tough. Snake's second round was fire. Like he like some battlers gotta get, they gotta get punched in the mouth, metaphorically, right? And then they come back with the shits. And like Snake's second round was definitely dope. Yeah, KAPO, man, it was I do think it was a situation where KAPO needed to win more than Snake, in my opinion.
Nah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like
what?
he needed
Wait, whoa. Why y'all say that?
Because the narrative on KAPO is that he don't win battles.
Yeah, the narrative to me was like that nigga just be talking. The narrative
on Snake Eyes was he just died to J2.
Not in the comments.
Are you forgetting the Rum Nitty battle?
Yeah, the Rum. He won that battle against Rum.
About the Rum Nitty battle. But my apology. I definitely forgot about the
Rum narrative to KAPO to me is like he be talking.
I kind of thought they both had the same narrative going into that battle.
Nah,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. Snake Eyes and KAPO kind of got the same narrative amongst a lot of people. Like just even me, just when I be going through some of these audios and just listening to like how the people, like a lot of people got Snake Eyes in that same bag as KAPO.
That's
like,
disrespectful, man.
Nah, I don't think so.
How is it disrespectful?
That's disrespectful.
We done seen Snake get signature W's, though,
yeah,
type shit for years.
I don't
we done seen KAPO get a couple signature W's.
No, not like that.
K Walker said Snake beat Rum. That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. I thought a lot of people had Rum Nitty clear.
I see what niggas doing tonight.
I thought a lot of people had Rum Nitty
I see what niggas doing. I see what niggas.
Snake won that battle against Rum.
I see what niggas doing tonight. Okay.
Yeah, he won that battle to me.
I see what he's doing.
Listening, Snake, don't get mad. I'm just being honest.
I thought we recapped that and we all had Snake winning that battle. No? Okay.
I don't know.
Wow, I see what we doing in the chat. Niggas is bad. Niggas is funny. I seen y'all today. We had the event
I
or
did
had the.
too.
I got y'all though.
Please refresh my memory.
K Walker talk about I'm genuinely asking. I didn't see it, y'all. Okay.
Walker. I believe Walker though. I believe.
Yo, you think he didn't see it?
I believe he
Walker
didn't
see
see
everything. Get the hell out of here, man.
I believe he didn't see it though.
Man, Walker see everything, man.
Yeah,
no, but when I say I'm not saying Snake Eyes whack in any sense. Hell no. When I say him as Capo, I'm saying a lot of people got them as great promo artists and they don't really win battles. That's what the people be labeled.
They do the promo better than the battle thing with both. I'll settle at that, but I'll just say that Snake has had some signature W's. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you know what I'm saying? I feel like with Capo, because he's newer, like he needed this more, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, so that's how I felt about that. The battle got a little bit chippy. You know what I'm saying? I kind of expected that, to be real with you.
Oh yeah, dig it. Was that the first, second when they got that pushing back?
Yeah, it was a little bit of pushing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's, I mean, listen, I don't, you know, like me personally, we come from that, so it's just
it's all over.
Sometimes it get a little chippy, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was 1-1 going into the third. I think Capo did enough to get that third for sure. And you know, the judges reflected that. I just will say, look, money on the floor is one thing, you know what I'm saying? You battle Snake Eyes and stuff like that. And big shout to Snake, because he did announce on the Froze and Bros commentary afterwards that he is expecting a child and stuff. So congrats to that.
Expecting a child for sure.
You know what I'm saying? What? And yeah, man. And I'm gonna be honest, when I'm in my I'm trying to think back to that expecting a child bag, bro. Like that is different can of paint. You know what I'm saying? Like now you perform and you got to prepare. You go into another city. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, if there's anything that's gonna at least have you focus a little bit in a certain way or whatever, like, yo, I just found out that I'm having a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I get that, you know, and he was gracious in defeat and stuff. It was like, look, you know, Capo did his thing and shout to him and things like that. So, you know, I appreciated that as well. Yeah, Capo did his work. He did his work.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie, man. His writing is getting his writing got way better.
Yeah. He definitely wrote better for this one, for sure. You know, Louisiana is right up the street, like from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like you get New Orleans,
that was a home game.
Yeah. It was
a home game, dog.
He was comfortable in there.
He said for $5, my man Sean said, what's each of y'all favorite round in rap history?
In battle rap history?
Battle rap history.
Favorite round, man. Damn, that's a tough question. Man, I got a couple that's like that.
That's too tough to just answer, bro.
Yeah.
That is tough.
What's y'all top 3?
That's even tough.
Top 3.
I feel like I forgot.
I got Surf Press 9.
Surf, Press 9. That was fire.
So you talking about his third round for Hitman?
Yeah, third round for Hitman.
Press 9. Loaded Lux, third verse Calico.
Okay.
This is actually a tough question.
It's a very tough question.
Just answer this one off.
It's a little tough. This
yeah,
I got $5 though. I ain't gonna lie. This is $25 tough.
I got a couple. So I'll say Rock's second for Will is up there for me.
That's if I don't kill Will to chill.
Will.
He won't hear what he won't make immature. Like I don't know. It was a lot going on. Shout to Rock. Shit, Hitman's like that. I mean, you know, the remix round.
What's the Hitman round with the way you talking to Arsenal? He shook everybody on my children. This nigga shook every rapper hand in the building.
Yeah.
I think Hitman first. If I take a Hitman round, it's that John first, bro.
The John first is goated, man.
That ain't one of my favorite rounds all time, but if I was to take a Hitman round, it's the John.
What's one of your favorite? You put the press, you like Press 9? Paul?
Yeah. First time fire. Third round for sir.
Crazy.
Our third round for Hitman was fire.
Well, they said, bro. See, I see one round is cheating. I feel like one round is
Low
cheating.
key, because like Rex and Ill is just like that's the best
like
one
you can't
rounder
say
ever.
one round in your favorite round in battle. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's like
cheating.
Yeah,
it's tough because I like, bro, like that Mook first for fucking nigga for Serious Jones.
Serious Jones, man.
Like that's why it's just, this
that's
is
why.
just,
That's what I'm saying. Like I couldn't believe they got in spaces the other day and said Mook don't got no quotables. When you got that out there,
crazy
nigga. The first round for Serious Jones, Mook. That's the smack the bitch off the. That's like kind of like the
smack Kobe up.
That's the like how you do this. Like that first round for Serious Jones is like the DNA of this shit. Like how you supposed to put a round together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had so much shit in that battle, bro.
It's so many good. It's so many. It's hard.
Yeah,
It's too hard.
Really, bro. This is too hard of a. That's too hard of a question, bro.
It's a lot of really good rounds. JC's third for Chilla was fucking crazy. Damn, it's a man, you know what I'm gonna say? Danger Zone throwing the towel round. That second versus Lotta Zay. Lord have mercy. Oh my god.
Top round is crazy.
Round?
That
favorite round?
Yeah, that gotta be one of my favorites personally, bro.
If I'm cleaning.
Stabbing, sound like I'm opening up a Sprite can. Then what he said, I dent you right in the glass jaw like my grandmother's nightstand. Like he was saying a lot of shit in that. It was, and John Doe was dropping bombs and shit. It was a lot going on, man.
I missed that.
What battle you said that? What battle?
That was Danger Zone versus Lotta Zay.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's that. Oh yeah, gun title, but I'm not counting.
Oh, gun title. Yeah, that's a god tier round, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. These are the shell cases. That's up there too.
That's
That gun title's first round is one of the. It's in the books for sure though.
He said for $5.
Round that I've ever sat through live. That's the best round I've ever seen live. That one right there, for sure.
Gun titles first.
Gun titles first. You know what else was another one where it was like Gotti first round for Rock was so fucking crazy in the building, bro. Oh my god! I thought
the nigga, why you ain't help Briz?
Why you ain't help Briz? Like, oh Lord, have mercy. What? Yeah. That building was shaking. It was shaking, bro. That was a fucking fire hazard in there.
That's
all throughout that round.
He said his faves, and then we get back to Apollo. He said my faves are Mook first, or Mook second versus Young Hot, Daylyt second versus Rock, K-Shine first versus VERB.
Oh,
K-Shine first versus VERB. Oh my god, that's
kick a hole through him.
Oh yeah, he died. No, shout out to VERB. My nigga died in that first though.
Lord have
mercy. He died in that first. Now, what was the second battle on Apollo?
All right, second situation on that card. Was it actually? Did we get into Luke Castro and TREZ? I think was next. I think that actually was next.
Let's just read it as the order of the flyer.
Yeah, we could do that. All right, so we got KCJ versus J Love. Interesting.
You know what's crazy about this battle?
Yeah, talk to me.
J Love was low key to me. She won.
She was wild. Yes,
I thought she was. I
was bugging. I'm like, yo, I feel like J Love won, but Casey, her delivery, her attitude was like, man, this bitch ain't on my level. But
I know niggas got Casey winning, but to me, I don't know why. To me, I feel like Casey or J Love was kind of cooking.
J Love was cooking. That first round, I definitely gave it J Love, me personally. And I just think Casey just got so comfortable in there. And that's such a I mean, we're in Texas, you know, she's the hometown hero for sure. Right. It's like she's the best in the state, right? Like especially as far as the women go, you know what I'm saying? Like she's one of them, right? So it was we knew what that was gonna be. Casey's third was all money though, Like
Oh
her
no,
third,
her third was fire. I ain't gonna
it
lie.
was all bread. But J Love be writing some shit, bro. She does, and this is where as a person that lives in this area, I felt like, because yo, bro, you hear J Love, man, that's straight up Washington Heights, like that accent right there. Like we used to hearing that because we grew up with the We Go Hard and all that, and listen to New York battlers and shit. And I feel like some of the stuff she was saying was absolutely cold, bruh. And it wasn't getting that type of love because it's like they hearing the different, you know what I'm saying? She got, there's a little bit of an accent that you got to kind of have an ear for, you know what I'm saying? She rhyming different words, and you know what I mean, that probably they ain't used to in ways and stuff like that, take advantage of the accent and things. But she can rap, bro. She can rap. I gotta show her love.
I felt like she was cooking in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Casey, she home game. She showed that she a vet. So
yeah, straight up.
Casey edged the battle, but J Love was talking. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah. This definitely was a difference in just being comfortable, the poise. Casey, I guess from the last battle that she had, a lot of people was criticizing her delivery and things like that. She got to change that up. I felt like she definitely listened to a lot of what the fans had to say, and she did her shit with this one too. I like this battle. I really enjoy this battle, especially now seeing the because during the night you're like, okay, this is dope. But then you got nothing really to compare it to. This actually ended up being like, okay, because there were some battles that didn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Like this was actually one of the good battles and stuff. So shout out to Casey though, because she's supposed to win that. She's supposed to win that matchup, right? So but nah, J Love did her thing, you know what I'm saying? She got Flames next. We're gonna see.
No, she got Flames, okay.
Yeah, we in Brooklyn.
J Love?
Yes, sir.
It might get nasty for Flames.
Okay. All right. Well, I've heard it before. But shout out to that. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to We Go Hard. But no, I like J Love. There's a comment about like, all right, well, she has to, once you get outside of the New York scene and you kind of see how everybody else perceives your content and stuff, it does help out a lot. So I do want J Love to travel more, you know what I'm saying, get in these other markets and stuff, because people seem to fuck with her too, though. You know what I mean? Her aesthetic, her attitude, she kind of owns who she is, and that was cool. But yeah, dope situation for Casey. Let's go to, oh my god, Loso versus J2. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
This was bad.
That was low key a body.
Oh man.
Yeah, them J2 Kryptonite is Christians.
Yeah, you might just want to stay away from them. They have a different type of energy for him too. Like the way Loso was talking to him, bro, like
he was offended.
Like I'm not, no, and yes, I'm going to talk about this right here, you and the things that you about and all that, the whole like you wondering why God didn't answer your prayers because you was on your knees doing the wrong shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, straight up, like you can't play this at a GLAD convention, bro. Like Loso, bruh, like Loso like just was wilding on J2. And the crazy part too, again, I'm gonna say this as well. J2 wasn't whack. J2 had chips on him.
He wasn't whack.
It just, bro, like when them Christians, they got your number, bro. They got your number, bro. They just do. You know what I'm saying? And they delivering this shit in like it's because you could battle one of like somebody with that lifestyle and do like you doing a little too much, like it's just too tough with it. Like he making jokes up there, like he was styling on you at one point. It's just like, damn.
Yeah, that and then I didn't like the after rollout on Twitter of all the J2 fans and everybody like, oh, y'all gotta rap about something other than him being gay.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No.
No.
No, they don't.
No. You want to be, listen, it is what it is. Like this, when you the first of your kind, like you like the first kind of like gay battle rapper to get popular and like kind of be on main stages,
right,
and on headlining and different stuff. So you got to take what come with that. This what come with it. Like anybody you battle, especially now they know this your weakness. Like you getting these battles, you know what I mean? The gay jokes when people get to laughing at you, like I mean, and then people get to talking about like, yeah, you rap about guns, but look at you, like those that kind of be hurting him a little bit. Like
other people have talked about his lifestyle and made bars out of it, but between Snake Eyes,
Twerk
and Twerk and LOSO and A Ward, they did this shit in a very like, man, like they figured they strategized with it, bro. They did. LOSO was in his bag with it. It's like, look, if you got an angle to where like, bro, I can make so many different lines off of this. Like, it's just, hey, J2, you got to find a way to counter that. Although, you know, now you done seen the worst of it between the Christian boys. You see what I'm saying? Like Snake, like, you know what I mean? They probably done said all the shits. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, we gotta see what happened. But J2 was dope. That's the part of it that makes the shit crazy, because J2 was saying some shit in the battle, bro. It just was like, man, like this dude kind of got your number, bro. It is one of them nights, bro. You feel me? Yeah. So Sean, we're gonna get to your question a little bit later on, bro. I definitely appreciate you know what I mean, you making a donation stuff, but we're gonna get to your question soon. We just gonna get through the Apollo card, but that was tough. That was one of the bodies of the weekend, right? That was probably the body of the weekend, no?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
Hell no.
No? Something else?
Oh, it's a young lady that's right next to LOSO asking what's on the menu right now.
For, yeah, let's get to it. All right. Now, this is where I'm gonna be honest, it's one of my favorite battles of the entire weekend. Chef TREZ versus Lou Castro. What did y'all think, man?
It was a dope battle.
Yeah. Straight up. Like
I still haven't I ain't gonna lie, man. I only seen the 2 rounds of this one.
Bro, this battle was fucking dope, bro. This battle was dope, man. And I gotta give like TREZ, man. TREZ is he's just so consistent, bro, with his work. You know what I'm saying? And this was, and to me, Lou Castro, the pockets that Lou Castro was in,
yeah, he was wilding.
like what? Like the whole just chef flips and all that, the pull up with a bird, the shit duck size, me and my Wolfgang shooting shit that's puck size. Like he was saying some shit to him, bro. He had some good shit. And the thing of this is, like, Lou Castro's a performer, all the wild strong and the, you know what I'm saying, like the 3 Letterman impression, all of that was dope. It was dope, entertaining battle, bro, throughout. And it's people that got Lou Castro winning this pose. What do you think about that? It's people that got Castro winning. What do you think? Oh, is Pose there?
Yeah.
Oh no, am I on an island right now?
No, you good.
Yeah, no, I think it's people that got Lou Castro winning the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, you know, like TREZ, man, TREZ freestyle rebuttal, you know what I mean, shit like that. I think I ended up giving Lou round 1, you know what I'm saying, and then it's just like, bro, like I definitely know that TREZ did his shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's a good battle, probably 2-1 TREZ, second and third, but man, I was really impressed with Lou, bro. Really impressed with Lou. Yeah, it's just I don't know, man.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna I'm gonna get back to watching this one, but I mean, I see a lot of people had Chef TREZ in the on the polls and stuff.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Yeah, man. Oh man, I got so many different little lines written down. I can't wait till that hits the net, because I feel like outside of watching it on the pay-per-view, there are going to be a lot of people that appreciate that battle. All right. The next one was YUNUS versus Paz. Let's talk.
Oh man, YUNUS.
Let's talk about it, man.
I ain't gonna lie, this was belt.
This is belt to ass?
This was belt to me. This was that old, yeah, I mean, at the park, that old backing them down. Hook shot. Back it's one of those. I thought he took the young fella to school.
It was surgical though, because YUNUS first round was just money. You know what I'm saying? I'm Kobe. You threw this fake pass in my face and I ain't flinching. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Matt Barnes shit, that was dope. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm like as much I feel like YUNUS won the first round. There's two things that stand out, right? First of all, the homies in the back gotta chill, relax, because momentum in battle shifts all the time. There were times where I feel like YUNUS actually kind of felt a little bit like uncomfortable, like, yo, hold on, this is still pass, and we still got 3 rounds. You see what I'm saying? The whole like comparison thing that he did, Undisputed versus Punch Out, a Nokia versus iPhone, you run down, Microsoft Paint and CapCut. Kung Lao, that shit was dope. That whole segment was crazy. Yeah,
Pose, your mic muted, Pose.
I just thought bro had some shit, man. Is Pose muted? But yeah, Pose muted. He probably handling something. So I thought it was gonna get spooky for Pass after the first round. I thought so, but Pass, man.
I didn't, to be honest. I thought YUNUS first round was good, but did I think it was like a ground, like it was? Did I think it was like a crushing first round, like a first round that he in trouble? Not really.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought he rapped good though, but I thought Pass just attacked him better. I thought Pass did an excellent job of turning the room kind of against him with like, he's a nerd, like, just in that.
Oh yeah,
he played on that a lot. Like he played on strategy a lot this battle, and he showed YUNUS, like YUNUS learned a very valuable lesson. I think this battle, especially with a lot of the newer guys. I ain't gonna lie, the newer class of battle rappers are more lyrical. Like they pride themselves on being lyrical, on having the double entendres, the crazy word plays. But the thing that a lot of them are missing is that, like, battle rap is so much more than just lyrics. Like, it's strategy. It's kind of like lyrical chess in a sense. Like, it's like you breaking down your opponent, and it's other ways you can break down your opponent other than lyrics. And I just feel like Pass just kind of just showed him that this battle. Like
Pass got to the whole, you know what rhymes with West African? Less masculine. One podcast away from sex trafficking, like the fresh and fit bars, like, and all that, bro. I was wilding, man. He's like, the only reason he a virgin because of African women run fast. Like,
yeah, he was cooking him.
The whole imagine YUNUS on a date, and yo, when he say Netflix and chill, bitch, that's exactly what he meant. Like, oh man, like that was, bro. Sometimes, like the entendres and all the dope rhymes is cool. But sometimes you gotta take a nigga back to that lunchroom and just snap on him.
Just clown a nigga.
Just straight up.
I think I'm getting old because I don't be knowing the references YUNUS be. I don't know what he was talking about. It was one of the bars where all them niggas was getting hype.
That bikini bottom bar. Take bikini bottom.
No
and push it to the. I'm like,
tapped in, so
he lost me with that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was one that showed brother's age, because I knew what he was talking about, but it wasn't one of them like
crazy because SpongeBob fake our era though, but like
it is.
But still, it's like I
wasn't
take
really bikini bottom and move it somewhere else. Like
I ain't gonna lie,
niggas went from Press 9 to bikini. What the fuck was it the young boy saying? I don't even know what was the
bottom and move it somewhere else. That's like a classic SpongeBob like episode type shit.
So I ain't gonna lie.
But when he got to the bring it around town and all that with the gun shit, I thought that was cool.
I ain't get it, bro. My nigga Tuck, what up, Tuck?
That's a classic SpongeBob reference too, to bring it around town, John. So
I ain't know what that was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be very careful, especially like when you on these bigger stages. Like, you got to keep in mind, everybody wasn't watching no goddamn SpongeBob. So, like, you writing your lyrics and you take time away, precious lyric time to talk about SpongeBob. You got to keep in mind you limiting your audience, because a lot of people in battle rap probably, but I mean, the room did react, so they probably knew. But
they did.
I ain't know
when YUNUS got to the pass breakdown and it was starting to downplay him, like if you don't got no quotables, how great is your speeches part? You know what I'm saying? If no one remembers it, you know what I'm saying? You can't. What can you say that can't be repeated? Like that whole shit. It was cool, but it was like your point. Like it's almost like you haven't done shit yet to talk down on pass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In my opinion. Like the whole that angle sort of, it didn't really compare to what Pass was saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
Still,
like so he died like Dennis Rodman because he's not a straightforward. That was cool. Round 3. This is where past shit was so surgical, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, man. When he got to that whole African versus FBAs type of talk, bro, it hit. It definitely hit. My style like food and clothes in his home village. Most people ain't gonna get it. Like I said, Lord have mercy.
He said,
Then he
"Yeah,
said,
we came from we ain't from the same. We ain't robbing the same boat."
Yeah, bro. And then he said the whole like, you call yourself the Prince of Wakanda, like a fictional place when you could be representing these different. And then he started naming the different empires from Africa that nigga could be representing and all this other. I'm like, oh yeah. The Kush Kingdom don't ask him what's in the Ottoman. I said, Lord have mercy, Pass. Wow.
I'm trying to lose.
Wow. Pass did not come there to lose, bro. I like this battle though. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with the battle for sure. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought that's when bro started really kicking up. When he got to that little segment right there, I'm like, yeah, he, you know what I'm saying? But that was a dope ass battle, man. But shout out to Pass, man. Shout out to Pass.
What's the next one? Yeah, let's get.
Yeah, so we got Pass and YUNUS. We did Chef TREZ, CASTRO, Hustle and Real Deal.
Oh,
unexpectedly fire battle, bruh.
Fire battle, I ain't gonna lie.
Unexpectedly, I thought they was gonna get in there, play around. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it's just Real Deal. Let me chill out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Real Deal. I didn't expect that approach, bro. If you listening, I know you rock with the show. I did not expect Real Deal to get in these like bags. Like when you start off the round after she rapped, like that last round. My favorite thing you said was about sucking my neck. I said, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
he went right for it, right for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna lie. I watched that again, man. He died in that battle.
He died on the watchback.
He was fired, but I had Hustle. Hustle delivery is too powerful.
It's cold.
Hustle got one.
But live, he was funny and entertaining. But on the watchback, when you really sitting with it, it's no rush, no audience. It's just you watching the battle. He fake was dying in that joint.
She said the ratchet running down on the teacher like
hey, Professor Ogilvie.
I said, damn.
Damn, Real Deal, it's over.
Yo, Hustle is so fire, bro.
Hey, that was a knockout right there.
I just that battle just caught me off guard the way that they both was going for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like what Deal was doing. Yeah, you gotta fight like Hustle. Certain women in that tier, you gotta fight them like niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't spare nothing.
You gotta Hustle feet this. Hustle not playing with niggas
at all. Never. She is wilding shit up. You know what I'm saying? From rip. You feel me? So that was a goodie, man. That was a goodie. I got Hustle winning. I thought Real Deal was dope though. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait for that one to hit the net because that's gonna do numbers. You know what I mean?
Hustle seemed like she in the lead this year for Wody.
Bro, Hustle seemed like
nigga, she in the lead for Cody.
She in the lead for that Cody. Let's talk about that. Look at Polo. Nah, yeah, Polo, stay over there, nigga. You don't even want them on the list. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
See, here we go with this shit again.
Yes, we're bringing it back.
She in the lead for like yo,
we're bringing it back.
Man, Hustle don't. You know Hustle, sis. You know that. She is. Why y'all trying to push the women on the Cody like this?
You know the crazy thing? It's a nigga from Brooklyn doing this, Hustle. Like he really from New York City. He doing this. He don't want.
Yo, listen, y'all had me until y'all said she in the lead for Cody. Now, no,
she didn't just beat Hitman. She didn't beat Hitman.
She's in the lead for Wody, her category.
Bro, this is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm just saying. But if y'all, okay, I thought he said. So wait. It's one list this year. It's two lists. That was
two.
Okay.
It's two.
I mean, she is in the lead for Cody. Technically, if we doing that, if we putting the women on the Cody, which they probably will be, she's 100% in the league.
Because the nigga,
nah. Suge is still in the league.
Nah, but nigga, did y'all just tell me Suge lost to niggas?
Suge ain't losing no E hard. I didn't have Suge losing.
I got Hard winning. Me personally, I got Hard winning.
Y'all had Hard winning that?
I had Suge, but niggas, I seen niggas had Heart
I had
too.
Suge.
Man, I had E, Heart, Infinite E.
And then if you okay, they saying Suge had debatable Heart. Hustle had a fire battle with Hitman. I gotta win it. And then she beat Real Deal.
That Hustle Hitman debatable though.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think that's clear. Like, I don't think you could kind of call that clear for Hustle or Hitman. I think that's a super debatable battle.
Okay.
Go back to that first. Go back to that first round. Hitman won though, round 2 and 3. Okay, I'll leave it alone. But I had Hustle.
Me too.
So if that's the case, then yeah, Hustle is #1 for Cody right now. I had Cody. I had Shotgun Suge, Miss Hustle, T-Top is like the top 3 so far right now.
T-Top
been bodying shit this year.
T-Top been wilding.
Who he battled this year?
Yeah,
he battled on the Billy Boondocks joint, went crazy on Foe, lifted him. He just bodied a nigga Friday at Houston Barcode, lifted him.
It's true.
He beat
Young Cannon. He beat Young Cannon now too. This past weekend on the Pittsburgh card too.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So that's 330s back to back, low key.
Oh, they saying Hustle was talking about sentiment the whole battle. Okay, I got you.
Nah, we can't do that.
I see what we doing. I see what we doing.
Nah, we doing.
I like when niggas do this angle. He's talking about.
We not doing that.
Nigga said Hitman 30 Hustle. Half the battle.
Talking to that nigga, man.
Damn, Hustle is in the lead for Cody. That's crazy.
Low key. We gotta get that narrative.
I ain't gonna lie though. Suge and T-Top and Cortez. Cortez doing his thing this year too. I'm paying attention to some of these names. I got my own list. I'm paying attention.
Hustle told what she telling nigga pose on my way here. I was thinking about Glocks, Ninas. 357 for one night stand like IKEA. I said,
oh my God.
God damn.
Hustle been saying shit this year.
What's the next John?
All right. The next battle that we got.
What up, Tuck?
That was a goodie.
That nigga Tuck said, "Stop your shit. Stop doing this thing, man. Tuck, don't do this."
Top been going yo, T-Top been going. He been in his bag.
Yo, so next battle up. You know it ain't complete without one of them going stinky. This is Charlie Clips versus Mike P.
Oh, Charlie, did you see Mike P crashed on niggas?
He did win.
Cortez is a pussy, and you could tell him that too.
Oh, he
doing
that?
When he do that?
Y'all, I was so surprised nobody talked about this. That boy crashed.
When?
15 minutes of fame, he crashed on niggas bad.
Oh,
he was like Clips didn't do. He was like Clips was ass. He said Cortez is a pussy. He should have never. Bro, y'all didn't see this shit?
Holy cow! No, I missed that one. I
knew that had him. Yo, I said on the live recap. I said that they violated him. Like, what if he didn't know that his shorty smashed Cortez?
You didn't know these things.
He was like, he did a whole
game show was so brutal, bro. Like you're playing, like yo, bro. Listen, man. I don't advocate for no type.
Please go watch the.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I ain't clicking, but now I know that. Oh yeah, we gonna have
go watch the. He crashed and he was in I'm quitting form. Like I'm not battling him. Like he gonna quitting. Cortez a pussy. You could tell him that, and we could squabble. He in a fighting bag.
Yo, what?
I was surprised niggas didn't say nothing about this. Yes, bro.
Yo, do you know how much drama we gonna get to the drama? Do you know how much stuff went on? Like last week was one of the craziest weeks in battle rap.
That was a crazy week. I ain't gonna lie.
It was.
But all right. So the battle wasn't good, right? Just straight up, it just wasn't good. Now, and this gets. If I remember, it was late.
Charlie Clips bad though.
It was right at that moment where now the fatigue starts to settle in. The food is done. The blunt is already been smoked. We're just now fatigued, kind of watching the battle, and the crowd is clearly starting to, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right. So Mike P and Real Deal. Oh no, Mike P and Charlie Clips was just not. And then that third round happens, and then Charlie Clips does the game show. Like, I'm gonna give you some clues. He calls up Cortez, which I'm like, that's interesting. Why is he doing that? And I said, okay. So he giving out little context clues, and then Cortez is like, they're literally up there playing fucking one of these games, like they're playing a game show.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, he does this whole scenario, and you know, it ends with Cortez. We find out Cortez got some neck or something like that, right? And it's just like, man, I'm looking over at Mike P. I'm like, oh yeah, if there's ever a time to like, yeah, at least I gotta do it almost, right? Like you gotta do it almost in that moment, right?
Yeah.
Like almost, right? The world is not gonna be mad at it almost in that situation, like, bro, like that's my girl. We got kids. We got
yeah. Like I don't understand. Why does he let people violate him just to crash out afterwards? You might as well just crash out during.
Crash right there, crash. Because all that's gonna happen is you're gonna get a push, so they're gonna break it up, and you at least get to talk shit. You don't even really gotta run it like right there, like you just to make a statement of like, yo, bro, stop violating my family. Like this is I don't know, bro. I don't. I know I couldn't do
lie.
it.
At this point,
I could never be a battler. Like, no way, no fucking way. I
mean, but like, nigga, you cuffed her, so you can't be mad at her past. Like, you mad immature at this point. Like, I'm being honest. You acting like a little kid.
Talk to me, Polo.
I'm just being honest. Mike P acting like a little kid.
Nah, he's not mad at her past. What he said, he was like, you know, people fuck. Like, I don't care if she fucked other people, but just stop. Bring it. He mad niggas keep bringing it up in every battle.
Why he's a battler? They're gonna bring it up.
Yeah, like, you can't, know.
Bro. What do you, bro? Is this Mike P? My nigga, you cannot be mad, bro. You cuffed her. That's one. So whatever came with her past, you already acknowledged and accepted it. So you can't be mad if people use that against you in battle rap because that's you accepted it already. Like you accepted her for her. It's okay. Like you need to be going to battle rap with that. Like so. Like
exactly. And then has Mike P ever issued a good counter to this? Has he ever even attempted to give us a good counter? Because
niggas could say.
But that's the thing is like, oh, well, all right, everybody. I mean, shit, based on what you said, okay, the whole concept of, listen, we grown. She's attractive. She's out. She was doing her thing, whatever the case might have been. But this is my girl. We in love, and we got a kid, and we, you know what I mean? We living our lives, and we straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something
like,
to that. I'm not a rapper.
Interviews, bro. Like, come on, Mike P.
But crashing out,
freshly newborn. Like, you ain't trying to be squabbling and doing all that stuff. Bro, like, come on,
you got a child, my G. Like, because at that point, because like, look, we a little bit older, right? So if I'm single and I meet a girl, right? If I meet a girl my age, right, and I'm single, I'm gonna assume if she's some type of attractive nigga, niggas a smash. Like, you ain't a virgin, right? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like,
regardless of her past, because some niggas ain't playing that. Some niggas, oh nah, you did that, you out of here. Boop, never took you again. But you got niggas that don't care, and he falls in line with that. If you don't care, then why the hell you can't battle? If you ain't care to cuff, why you can't battle? That don't make sense to me. So it's just
it's plenty of dudes out here that's wifed up with somebody that got a pass. She was out here, she went to college.
I'm not saying she got a pass. I'm not saying I believe anything that they saying is true or not, but it's obviously, nigga, this is like the 6th battle straight where this angle is still working like it just started.
It works because it affects him. It affects him every time. We've like it just crashing out post game, this being upset. Like, it only works because people see the reaction that it gets from you. You know, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like Mike doesn't like this shit. And battlers got a fucking, a sadist mentality of like, this is gonna make him mad. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is another reason.
Cortez, Clips ultra violated. Like,
he
that probably was I'm not gonna lie, he violated to me more than GEECHI, because like GEECHI just violated like Charlie Clips actually brought a man that what? And he played the guessing game and went through like 5 different bodies before he got the Cortez. Man, listen,
we didn't even know.
God bless your heart, brother.
And then Tez just up there like, yeah, me. What? Come on, Tez.
What?
Me?
Oh, nah.
Nah,
he said me.
You gotta at least do it almost like, nah, bitch ass nigga, fuck all this. I don't, man, fuck all this.
You gotta do something, bro.
You gotta do something, man.
Like, hey, let's play this game. And who skied it in her mouth? Oh, it was. I'm like, wait, what?
Nah. As soon as he got to the first little drawing, yo, bro, come on, get the fuck out of here, nigga. We can run it right now. You gotta give him something.
Nah, that would have made it worse. You wildin'. That hell no. Man, with Charlie Clips, you do that with Charlie Clips, that would have made it worse. Look, emotional.
He would have been a lot.
He the one that invented that.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And he would freestyle some shit.
Nah, that was Lux, but he meant who said look at him Didn't
he said it to Lux, funny? Didn't he?
Yeah, he said it to Lux. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Look at him emotional.
Look at him emotional. No, because Charlie Clips Lux said it to Calico, and he said it being funny to him.
Yeah. It's pretty. That's that. Yeah,
but
that
anyway,
was pretty brutal.
That's the wrong person to do that with. So I just feel like maybe I don't know, man. And it's not like
even know what you do.
You can't even put that in contracts not to do it, because then they're gonna be like, and this he put in the contract. I can't even like.
Yeah.
Honestly, nigga, you got to get back in that onion in your sock bag. That's really the problem. The problem is you ain't rapping like you got the onion in your sock. Like you up there rapping like you play Call of Duty for 30 hours and you rap for 2 hours a day. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Where's Street Fighter Moveless Mike? Where is that?
Where's that Mike? All these Call of Duty move mics, like, man, pack that nigga up.
Come on,
like,
where is you can get everything off the Moveless. Hadouken. What's up with that?
Yeah, where the fighting moves Mike at? Where the onion in the sock Mike at? What's up with all this?
Like in that interview, he said he's not motivated to battle no more. He said
I could tell he rapping like it.
He prepared late. He getting older. He got kids. He's just not really
That's not a good excuse, man.
Damn, Mike.
So he's in that bag. Like he not focused.
Mike just did his shit last year at Black Ice. Damn. I don't know. All right.
I just feel like he got to get back in that bag, man. But or just don't battle no more, because all these excuses just bad, man. Like the reality is you kind of in the same situation, like in that angle boat where you got like an angle that's hard to, like you haven't figured out a defense. Like J2 ain't, like it's a few battlers that ain't really figure out a defense yet for the reason they keep losing.
Mapped you out properly and you ain't figured out a way to beat the press. They guard you 94 feet, nigga. You got to figure out a way to.
Ain't nothing you can do about that.
You hear me? They guard him 94 feet. He can't break the press. This shit.
Hell no.
Shit he can do about this
that
shit.
Nigga screaming at the ref. He slapped my wrist.
Yeah, bro. Tell nigga to cut. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, GEECHI Gotti versus 40 bars.
Oh, this was fire to me. I see a lot of people who ain't like this battle.
Yeah.
I liked it, man. I like how GEECHI was talking to 40.
He was talking to her filthily. He was. I think 40 had a little bit of a CPR moment in this joint, right?
Oh.
Yeah, was it if I'm not mistaken, or she finished early? One of the things, like she had a leave it out your hands like type moment or whatever. But like, yeah, Gotti was talking to her very filthily, and 40 was up there like, damn, it's funny when like she up there like, I'm trying not to laugh. This nigga is hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, this was like, I see like the crowd was kind of like, okay, it's 40 and GEECHI. We gonna show him some love, but I don't know. Maybe I was just a little tuned out when this battle actually happened and shit. But yeah, I remember saying to myself, like, well, Gotti won it because he was cleaner and shit like that. He got some wild shit to say to her and all that too. I kind of expected
he definitely won the battle.
I expected a little more from that matchup because on paper it seems like it's, you know what I mean? But all right. Then we got Arsenal and MARV 1, which, all right, my honest opinion, bro, is I don't think this battle is as bad as people kind of trying to say, and I don't think Arsenal was that bad either. Like, it's people's dogging this battle out, like, yo, this shit terrible. I'm like, damn. I didn't think
it's definitely a playback battle, a live battle.
Yeah,
with all the battles that was going on. You know, I think it just got lost in translation, but it's it's an okay battle.
Yeah,
this battle didn't happen on King of the Dot before.
Arson Marv?
Yeah, my brain, I've seen that battle before when I was watching it. Like,
this is an example of people that have been on so many cards together that probably didn't battle yet, type shit. So I don't know if I seen that one. There's like Damn, they said Ars is so ass. I didn't think Arsenal was ass like this in this battle, bro. Not to me. It did have a feel of like one of them old grind time type
That's what I'm
battles.
saying. It was like a king of the dot battle. Like,
Yeah, it had that feel to it. I ain't gonna lie. But this is again, this is when this drops, like when some of these battles drop, I feel like they're gonna get more love than they actually got on the stream. And I think this is one of them. I had MARV winning the battle and everything too. So, but yeah. So we didn't get A Ward and Twerk. Twerk showed a picture of his leg and it looked crazy, swollen. So it's like, nah, he didn't end up battling A Ward. That would have been a goodie, but we didn't get that battle.
Yeah, A1 definitely was missing like a super. They was on day one, right?
Yeah, it was day one. It was day one.
Yeah, they definitely was missing like electrifying like that type of matchup. But now we on to Jazz,
Hollow
right?
versus Jazz. Hollow versus
yeah.
Jazz. Yeah,
this
was silver money, man.
This was
LOSclothing.com, man. We back.
This was belt the ass.
Yeah, it was Hollow 30. You right.
See what he doing? Why are you doing that?
Hollow 30. What? What battle you was watching?
LOL Clothing, man. Shout out to Hollow.
Man,
There's
Hollow
no
got
way
his ass
on God's green earth. Because that second round might have been one of the most awkward rounds I've seen this year, bro.
Why was he rapping the Jazz talking about you, my little sister? Why you owe me some pussy? What was he talking about?
I don't know. I guess the analogy was, yo, you be fucking these dudes that you be calling like bro type shit, and I'm your bro, so you might owe me some pussy, I guess, right?
No, Tone. That even sounded more.
That sounds. I didn't say it was fire, nigga. I didn't say it wasn't cringy. I'm just telling you what it thought process was.
Like, ew, what?
Yeah,
no.
I know.
That was bad work.
It was
I thought
awkward.
Hollow first was real good, but after that, it was belt ass.
It was awkward for
Hollow
sure.
First round was money, in my opinion.
I like the first for sure.
Yeah, but then Jazz second and third, God, especially second round was just like, oof. Like the crowd, I don't know. It's like they were all paying attention, but nothing was working. And then it was just so awkward, man. Like it was just this awkward,
so
like
photables on him. Like it was bad, man.
Yeah, she was wilding him up. She wilded him up in the second and third. The third was the man, the way she was breaking Hollow ass down, bruh. She was bruh.
You got some bars from this?
I don't got anything written down. I didn't do no transcriptions on that one. I ain't gonna lie, but
yeah, this one didn't really need no transcript.
Man, she was whooping his ass though. I'm like,
yeah, that by the time it got to the third, that was bad.
Yo, between Hustle and Jazz,
they gotta do that rematch for sure.
They have put away so many Hall of Fame jackets, bro. Between them both, right? They've defeated a lot of top tier, all time top 10 guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, at what point do we say, yo, like the fact that they females is just, they just happen to be women, but they are some of the best to ever really do this shit.
Nah, they are.
Like, just straight up, bro. Straight up, man. Pressure situations, big matchups, main event matchups. Like Hustle just main evented with Hitman. Jazz just main evented with Hollow. And it's like the product that we getting from them on the court. And there's a level of consistency with them both that has to be applauded, bro. It just does, man. Like, I just appreciate what both of them sisters bring to the ring, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That rematch, man. Bad.
We needed bad. We needed bad, that rematch.
Yeah, I need that Hustle and Jazz, man.
I need that. Do I need it?
Yeah, I do, man. Because the first one is just, it didn't tell the full story, man. They gotta run that back. We gotta figure out who is the number one woman.
I got one request for that battle. New York City. I'm sorry. Shout out to you, LA's and Houston's and Detroit's and Philly's and so on and so forth. Love y'all to death. New York City. Brooklyn. This is Harlem. Book them on the card. Get put the
way it's looking, all the money in the Midwest.
I understand, but nigga, put Hustle versus Jazz. Get you a little space. You know, Polo. You could get that for a couple $100 or whatever. You get that space somewhere in Times Square on top of one of these fucking stores, and market that bitch like it's a Super Bowl, man. These are the best two women, straight up. Like Hustle versus Jazz. If you're gonna do that shit, do it right. Build the card around it, bro. Cause
I don't know why. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real, man. All it's really is the money. Like, I like booking a venue and getting a good cameraman. We know Avocado know what he doing. So like, if you got the, you like, this the easiest time to make a league because all the components is literally available for the public. Like back in the day, you didn't know who the directors were. You didn't know how to get in contact with Rap Grid. None of this was available. Like this was only privy to the bosses. Like this is like only certain people. Now I feel like nigga, you getting spaces and know everything. Like literally, you know the investor, you know everything now. So it's like this the best time to if you trying to book some of your dream battles, this probably would be the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Now day two. Going into day two, we could get into. Let's get into this Hitman Holla Murda Mook. You want to get into that or get into that after?
Yeah, let's well no, let's do Hitman Holla and Mook gets announced, right? Like yeah, let's get into that first, and then let's run down day two. That's cool. That's a good order. You know, so how did we get the announcement? Was it a trailer?
Actually, no. Let's run down day two, then finish off. Yeah, let's run down day two.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So we didn't get Hansel versus ASAP. I mean, shout out to Hansel. I definitely wanted to see Hansel rap. You know, he dropped a cryptic tweet like, oh my God, man, like what the hell? And everybody under the tweet, including myself, was like, bro, just don't say it. Do not fucking tell me this is happening. So ASAP doesn't show up. Hansel doesn't get the rap, and I feel like that was a big you know, as a fan of what the brother does, you know, what he's been doing lately, it's like damn, like that was I was looking forward to his performance too. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ace too. I hope everything is all right. You know what I mean? You never know what situations brothers is in, so hope everything is cool, bro. But man, I wanted to see Hansel rap. Now he got to walk around the venue and just look dejected and shit. So that was fucked up. But we got Clone versus Elijah Straight. I did watch the battle. I felt, even though I felt like Elijah Straight was saying the better shit, man, he was choppy. He was very, very choppy, bro.
Elijah Straight style is like,
you
gotta do something to like, that's like, you know, when a nigga sound like a nigga, you could kind of let it go, like, all right, right. Sound like him, but he kind of, that is like entirely too much like Rum Nitty, bro.
It's too much, man.
That is not that. Yeah, that you have to do something. Like the influence is too much, bro.
From the setups,
the hand motions.
Is Rum Nitty his favorite battle rapper?
Yeah, I think so.
Shit has to be, right? Like the setups of the bars, to when the punches go, to even the vocal inflections, bro. Like, and the part about that is really tough for me. I could see if you was from Arizona as well, or you was from the West Coast as well, but you from New England, you actually should not sound like this nigga at all, bro.
Like he's doing a full blown impression. It's kind of out of pocket. He's saying he wilding though.
He's wilding though. He's wilding. Like he is wild.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Once I hear you sound like Rum Nitty or Twerk, you could be saying the most fire shit in the world. I tune you out.
I understand that. But that nigga.
I understand those two are like the template of like how you hoop now. Like that's how they like those are the niggas. Like
right.
Like so I get it. I remember it was a surf era. A whole bunch of niggas trying to do surf shit.
Right.
So it's like I get it, but he sound too much like Rum Nitty.
But at some point you have to deviate, right? Like you have to try different shit. You have to take risks. You have to put your own stamp on it, because it's a lot of people who've been tagged with, oh, he sounds like so and so. Oh, prime example, Lou Castro, right? Yo, he sounds like Twerk. Okay, Lou Castro now sounds like Lou Castro, right? Like it's so distinctive that if somebody like does that shit now, with the voices and the wild strong and the, you know, the little inflections he be doing, like, I know you want to rebuttal, nigga, but I'm rapping right now. Like that shit was funny as hell, but that's him, right? But like you have to, like Elijah Straight at this point in your career, you have to deviate from that shit, bro. it is vital for you to continue on with this shit because Nitty is so heralded. Nitty's one of the gods of this shit, especially right now. And you perform it on the same day as him. I mean,
they finna battle. They got a battle next.
They're gonna battle, which is gonna be very helpful for his career too, because now we can see the different, you know what I mean, the nuances between the styles, right? Because it is good when somebody says you sound like somebody else and you battle them. People are like, okay, I can compare them now and hear the difference, maybe, right? But it's like, bro, you know. He said shit that I loved. I told y'all last year, him and Foots had one of the best battles of the year, in my opinion, one of my top 10 battles of the year. He's definitely talented, man, but it's just I personally hate saying it because I cover the new guys. You know what I'm saying? I've been covering Elijah Straight since he's been doing this thing, and it's just like, bruh, I can't even shoot you no bail, bruh. I was listening to the battle at one point because I'm like doing shit like washing dishes and ironing, doing grown man chores, and I'm just listening. I'm like, this nigga sound like Rum Nitty, bro, and I can't get it out. Like, just whatever. But he's dope though. So
he's solid. He just
we gotta
why do real quick? This is again. Why do they call him a Christian rapper? He don't rap about nothing Christian.
He is a very violent young man. He is incredibly violent.
I think did niggas just like give niggas them tags during COVID because they said praise God? Like,
oh no, he started off with the praise God, like the references to God and being saved and Jesus and things like that, like similar to the Saga, who carried that on a little much longer, we'll say. But he got the punching and stabbing and shooting niggas and kicking niggas down flights of stairs and shit very quickly. Elijah Straight is a very graphically violent motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It might listen, man. This ain't for everybody.
All right. What's the next joint?
What's the next joint?
I'm sorry, that reminds you of what Saga said. When Saga stopped doing the Christian angles, he's like, I'm gonna drown him in some water, hold his head down in the water until the bubbles stop. I said, nigga, what? Like, that's some Take the Demon shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had XCEL who did XCEL battle? He didn't end up
Sheed.
Yeah, he battled Sheed. Wow. Okay. And this is where, and it's kind of turned out the way that once we got wind of this battle, because it's not on the flyers, Emerson Kennedy, but she came through, and you know, as good of a writer as I feel like XCEL is, it's just Sheed is so good in other areas of battle rap that it made it like, damn, like he's a performer. He's up there moving around. He's selling you the bars. He got jokes. He got just a bunch of different styles that he can come with and shit, man. Like, that was a tough matchup for XCEL, bro. It was.
XCEL died in that one.
That was tough.
That was a death. Like,
that was tough. And
listen, man, brothers gotta understand, man. We ain't in COVID no more. Like, niggas gotta get some energy. Brothers gotta start rapping with some damn energy. Drink some coffee. Get an energy drink, nigga. Do something. Stop smoking weed before the battle. Like, do some push-ups, something. Niggas got to get some energy. This ain't COVID.
At some
point, in the ring, you get in the ring with She happens, and the niggas that be moving around and spinning on you, you gonna die.
She was up there dancing, and then, but see, this is the thing though. It wasn't just that, because like XCEL is a great writer, right? But She is right there with the bars, and he has the other shit. Yeah, it's tough to win that. It's just an uphill climb,
these pay-per-views is $75. Like, niggas gonna have to really start rapping and performing like they people who's paying $75 to watch you. And I think when brothers go into battles with that mindset, it'll be more like, I thought She was performing. I thought, and his lyrics matched up to his performance.
Yeah. At this point, probably in X's career, he is who he is. But it's like, you know, bro, like when you battling somebody like that, my G, either you got to be writing some like just otherworldly shit, because like, okay, because we're gonna see a good example of somebody who doesn't do all of that, but his shit just, it works because he's writing some cold ass shit. But no, shout out to She, he won that battle, and things like that. But let's get to Danny Myers and Quest McCody. Let's talk about it. This was Saudi Myers. Like, this was
this
you by Danny.
I had Posey Arabian cousin this battle.
Yeah, Danny was wilding.
Danny
was wigging on Quest.
Danny was wild. I like Quest in the battle too, though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Quest third kind of
a little awkward. What are we talking about?
Look, well, he was just doing the kid, like the oh, you found your kid, the rap battle stuff, and got super personal, but it was kind of a little bit, you know, how somebody gets too serious.
Yeah, like, it was like, bro, this Danny Myers, we here to hear y'all rap. Y'all put two of the pen guys. We don't want to hear pen guy, BT guy.
Like, yeah, you know, Danny's up there screaming and yelling. He's at one point, Danny, I fuck with Danny, but Danny, we gotta have a talk about some of your antics during battle situations, bro.
He be doing a lot.
He set a bar, and I thought he was about to leave. I'm like, is this nigga leaving? Like, he went all the way to the back of the room.
And just be doing shit. Like,
we got push-ups, the clap push-ups, yo, just clapping with the push-ups and shit after the bar.
Why did he walk? Why did he run to the outer of the battle?
No idea. I have no idea.
Like,
but it's entertaining though. It's entertaining because he's saying dope ass shit too. Crazy energy. I thought the first 2 rounds of that battle for sure. And again, I like the shit Quest was saying too. Up until that third, I just thought that fell flat. I thought Quest was competitive though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was doing his shit. I prefer Danny in the battle. I thought he got the third for sure to close it out. Even if you want to do 1-1 going into the third, I had Danny Myers winning the battle and shit, but I wasn't mad at Quest for sure. All right, this was surprise of the weekend. Let's just call it what it is. JC versus MADFLEX. Yeah, let's
MADFLEX was really talking to that nigga. I ain't here. I did not expect that.
Yeah, this was a little on the playback, this was a little beltish.
Yeah, a little. What?
JC gotta get out this like JC. You know how like we make fun of like how people make fun of VERB, like they like the old verb style where he like the I'm a Gemini, Quimini, like lemon, like JC kind of in that bag a little bit. Like what the JC be like just up there just in this godly, I don't know what the hell JC.
I kind of missed the like this new babyface Ray JC version. I don't know who this is. Like he got to get back to the haircut, normal, like,
right?
Kid looking JC. This
fresh fade.
Yeah, right? He got that 50,000 and think he babyface. I don't like this shit, dog.
Babyface Ray.
Yeah, I don't. And I ain't gonna lie, he do always say we a lot.
Yeah,
that was a good angle by MADFLEX.
Yeah,
I ain't going. He cooked him. That was bad. That was bad.
Man,
I didn't expect that.
He studied the game tapes on JC. Like JC is just a great lyricist and stuff. It just felt like, you know what it was? It was like JC was playing ball like Sanaa Lathan, just leaving his hand up after every shot.
Yeah.
And MADFLEX is saying some creative shit. The whole Neo in the Matrix, you better learn something when you head back to the plug. I said, oh, wait a minute. What? Yeah. Like he had a couple lines where I'm like, oh no, did you just hear that? When you
I was so confused, like, damn, hold on.
He's wilding JC up, bro. He was wilding, bro. And it was just like, damn, son, I didn't expect this. And this is the thing, he's been saying for a while that, you know, like he doesn't want to just be looked at as like he wants to be looked at as a threat. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jay had a battle that you know, I had to go back and do my little, you know, research. This is year before last, so I think it was, where it's like, damn, this is one of the better battles of the year, and people was telling me about it. I'm like, okay, go back and watch it. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like MADFLEX, if you're gonna be doing shit like this, because this is a statement game right here. It's a statement. It's a statement game, bro. And
I ain't gonna lie, man. We might have to talk to you on the Black Compass, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro, because this is Yeah, this is one of them, bro. This is definitely one of them.
I was highly impressed with this one. Day 2 was a lot of belts. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot.
Yeah, a lot of belts.
There's a lot of niggas walking out that building.
Yeah,
Like it was a lot of that.
Yeah, let's get to another one. Official versus CHEYRAQ. Lord,
I didn't see this battle. This was fire.
Posey.
What?
It's a crime scene. Pose.
I bust better when he taught me through it.
Oh my
God. What? Yo,
bruh.
Listen. This right here was a bad body bag. Listen. First off, that first round was a first round knockout, but she just kept beating her. Like, it was like one of them senseless beatings. Like, every round got kind of worse.
Just such a nasty ass pocket, bro. Oh Lord, the flows, the rhythm, the cadence of what she's saying, and she punching, bro. It's like she was playing the shit like holding turbo the whole time, bro. Every shot, it wasn't just a punch, nigga. She's dropping bombs, nigga.
Flow, every pocket,
everything,
like,
bro.
Controlling the room, like
I said, damn. And I started, it was so crazy to the point where I was like, let me rethink the things that I done said about Official lately, man. Yeah, she's doing her shit and this is that. I don't know, man. Whatever. I felt so crazy, son, because I'm like, I didn't know you was gonna do this. I should have knew. I got amnesia. I'm sorry, Official. I apologize, ma'am. Because I should have been familiar with your game. But I don't know what I done did. You know what I'm saying? I'm in these kid bags and shit. Can't smoke on 420. You know what I'm saying? And so I got a lot going on in my personal life. I'm sorry, Official. Because goddamn. Goddamn.
She went that crazy, huh?
Hell yeah.
Man, she destroyed her.
Out.
How do you feel about the women calling out the fact that CHEYRAQ, they calling her industry plant? They saying she's the Dolce of battle rap.
Holy shit. Why
they
you
saying how does she keep getting all? Yes, they saying she keeps getting. She got announced the battle Miss Hustle.
Jesus.
Coming up.
They get Miss Hustle coming up.
I seen Hope Trilly. A few of the women saying calling her out, saying that how does she keep getting these battles? She keep dying.
Oh,
she died on her last battle too.
Yeah, she battled Jazz.
Yeah, she don't be winning these Jones. Like there's some okay, all right. So there's two ways to look at it, right? First of all, CHEYRAQ is much younger than those ladies, right? And it's like these types of battles, all right, they testing your metal, they trying to get you in that certain, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if you battle a Hope Trilly, you know what I'm saying, or you battle a Tasha the Author, or like some of the ladies that's doing they shit, right? That's at that, you know, mid level, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they put belt to ass, then they're proved right? Like if her and Hope Trilly lock in or something like that, and Hope beats her or something, you know what I'm saying? Or she battles one of the ladies that's not on that, like, you know, Mount Rushmore God tier or whatever, top tier for the ladies, and they put belt to ass, it kind of does prove the point. You see what I'm saying?
CHEYRAQ battle Jazz.
Yeah.
Official, and now she like trying to speed run the game, low key.
Yeah, that's never
damn, that's
but the problem is I think she's kind of doing like the
Robbie.
Nah, like the kind of like the easy route, like the easy to block route, like where she battles names and she has the name, but the difference is like she got it. Like, I mean, it ain't really a difference, but she got to start winning like a lot. Like, she also has to start winning because like, you know, people are gonna start calling that out, and you know, she is managed. I think she's managed by one of the league owners or something like that. Queen, if I'm not mistaken. She do got a really good manager, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
so
she does. Yeah.
You know, that could play a part, but you definitely got to start winning some of these battles.
It's tough not to tell her to take the battles, but you got to understand at some point, especially amongst the women, because I did see that amongst the women who battle, they like, excuse me, you got basically the whole Mount Rushmore of women. You got all the Bardashians, you got Hustle as well. Names. A lot of these women, they have to jump through goddamn hoops on fire to get one of those girls. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're getting them, you're not winning. And it's not like it's not a situation where it's like, okay, you might have lost, but it was like you look like is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
She's
Like,
looking
you know,
like she don't even belong in the ring with some of these women. Like it's kind of slow.
bro,
I think her pocket, like she got to pick up her flow. Her flow kind of slow. Like in the
she does
opponent she
have a flow.
battling,
Yeah,
when she's battling like the officials, the Caseys, the Shunies,
right.
like you know these heavy punching like flow pocket delivery type women. So they're gonna sound more complete than you when you only just showing, you know what I mean, one aspect versus when you battling these women like official that's showing not only she could punch, she could scheme, she could angle, she could control the room, she's charismatic, like she moving around, she delivering, she not stumbling. Like it's a lot that go in the battle rap. So she got to really lock in if she gonna take some of these names.
She still has
They
potential to
said
be
Rad B.
really,
That was crazy.
yeah, Rad B. Because remember, Rod B had a bunch of top tier
You took it way back.
like, yeah, I did. I had to because he's the clearest example of somebody that started out young,
I just
a
was
bunch of
going with the
potential,
easy
and
because
they
I'm like
threw
she
him.
started off kind of new and she got heavy names on her resume too. But yeah, Rad
Yeah,
do make a lot
but
more
it's like,
sense.
but it's more than that because it's like, bro, like you're taking these matchups, but they're not giving you the return on the matchup, right? Like it's not even like, okay, we know you can rap, but nigga, you might need to battle some people that's a part of your group right now. You know what I'm saying? Like coming up and hungry as you know what I'm saying? Now the things that she's learned from each of these battles, who's to say, okay, Hope Trilly, she battles you and she just beats the dog shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like then it was worth it, right? But it's hard to turn them situations down.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm
respect,
saying? So it's like, yeah,
But even if she beat Hope Trilly, that wouldn't really matter that much because you already at the table. You're already battling 40s, Casey's,
it's true.
Jazz,
Yeah,
official. So you can't move backwards now. Not saying that's move like not taking anything away from Hope Trilly, but I'm just saying once you start battling names, you got to beat the names. You can't just move backwards, then come back and beat the names. Like
yeah.
you got to beat a name.
Well, that's why people build up to those names. So then when I do battle a Jazz, a Hustle, or 40, like now this shit is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like this battle means something. It makes sense to the fans, X, Y, and Z. I done checked all the boxes. Now I get this matchup and it just has a certain type of return to it. And CHEYRAQ be talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? We've had her up here, you know what I mean? I've been covering her for a while and stuff like that. She be talking her shit. She does her thing.
Oh,
I
she
get it.
fire. It's
But
just
the
now.
level, like you're battling the best
Yeah,
women to
if you're gonna
ever do
battle the
this shit.
best, you gotta prepare like you know what I mean, you the best. So she gotta like some of these battles, she definitely gotta start preparing like she's battling the best. I felt like the material she had versus official, like that material wouldn't even have worked. I think even if official was at like 60%, she probably could have had it went in there and took that. The fact that you got an official that kind of damn near felt like she was on 100%, damn near every round.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That would be a tough that's a tough official for anyone. You know what I mean? The way
Yeah,
she
that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
you,
Yeah.
it's bad enough. You know what I mean? The material she got in there could have probably went toe to toe with like a 40% official. You get in there with that material versus like an official
10.
that's on 100%. Yikes!
Big car, bright lights, and she did have that. Well, man, when she did that whole story about the homie in jail, and he went in jail. It was an iPhone 8, and that was the last time he touched home. That shit was fire though.
Oh, that
CHEYRAQ,
you're like,
that
nah,
Oh
was
that
God.
was tough though. But like you wasted that one.
more of that.
It's
More
like
of that, shorty. If you're gonna do this, more of that.
yeah, it's
Please.
like we found you threw a diamond in a pile of shit. Like that was
Because
a fire. That was a hard
that
line,
was one
but
of
you
my
was already
favorite bars of the official face when she said that
they
was
was already
crazy.
lifting you up and putting you in the ambulance by that
She
point.
was like, oh my God, that was crazy. So it's like, all right, more of that. We see the potential, but man, you battling some legends. You feel me? So anyway, all right. So shout out to that battle. Shout out to official and CHEYRAQ and all that.
Yeah, what's the
All
next
right.
one?
So let's get to Serious Jones and Averb. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Chilla
Serious
Jones and Averb. Why did I do that? I'm sorry.
like, wait, what? I'm like,
Yeah, that was
Did
crazy.
you do a real sick and
Oh no, wait, I skipped some shit though. Hold on. Cause real sick of them is above that. Let's do Jada Nightwing versus Ill Will, because that's next on the joint.
yeah,
Jada
okay.
Nightwing, Ill Will. What's up?
Now I ain't
that
gonna
was a
lie.
classic.
Yeah, now I will say I gotta listen, man. I do be getting on Ill Will a lot. I call him the Patrick Ewing, you know what I mean, up here, the Patrick Ewing knees. I'm not gonna lie. This was low-key a classic.
Hell yeah. To me, Battle of the Weekend, straight up. Yo, bro. And this is what I was saying, is just to run back to what I was saying before, bro. You just got, so in this battle, you got two different types of style that command the crowd's attention. Jay has this way of making the crowd, like, they're silent when he's, and this is the thing about the writer nigga. Like, if you're gonna be the stationary, I'm not up here moving around dancing shit, but I'm just the guy that's gonna say some cold shit, you actually have to be saying some crazy shit. And that silence while he's setting this shit up is crazy. Like, only people that's really saying some shit get that type of silence.
Is Jada Nightwing top tier?
Not yet.
Nah.
Not yet. No.
Oh,
he had a little stint where he was down there choking everybody. You remember that era?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Now, if he does this like 3-4 more times, like this type of performance right here,
4 more times is crazy.
Bro, like, I mean, well, consistent. No, hold on. Let me stop. He has to be more consistent, bro. Period. Right. But this type of battle right here, this helps. This helps add another. You know, if this is a video game, you got some XP off this motherfucker. You did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, you know, all right. First round. Ill Will starts out. You know what I'm saying? Ill Will's dead ass serious. Definitely dope. I'll be dead in all you niggas' house. I'm a smoke detector. Is fire. You know what I'm saying? He had some shit. He was cool. Will came out on his shit. Honestly, bro, I gave Jay the first 2 rounds, me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell no.
I did. Which rounds you give Will? What'd you give Will?
I definitely clearly gave him the third.
His feet was off the ground the third. I'm gonna come
clean.
clean.
The third, he was walking. I kind of gave him the second and the third. I felt like,
second.
Yeah. Second and the third, I gave him.
Yeah, that's the rounds I gave him, second and third.
Okay, I gave Jay the second. Yeah, the second round. Okay, we're gonna have to watch it again, but I felt like the second round was dope, man. The second round to me was dope, and that was when he's running back all the times where like Ill Will lost to a nigga with like a signature type of line or whatever, but putting his own type of spin on it, and I thought that shit was dope. To me, that shit was effective. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what he said, get smacked the fuck out of here. The whole crowd was erupting. Rock left him with his face, not even Emmett Till Mama would publish. Like, I'm like, God damn, son. Like, but the way he's setting this shit up is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Like that, if you here in a blue room, that means I kill you before your blood vessels could oxidize. Like, that shit was crazy too. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to watch it again, but I just remember giving Jay the first 2 rounds. Ill Will's feet were off the ground in the third. Let's just address that right now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, is it the coat so white? you gonna shoot Jay? That's ugly. I say my coat so white. Looked at the meth and said, "You're skating on thin ice, buddy." I said, "Oh yeah, this might be one of them. It's about to be one." Like, what?
It will. He heard the talks, man.
You're a mechanic. I understand it. Don't panic. You're not a king. You're a fucking mechanic. I'm like, oh man.
Nah, he murdered him in that third.
Oh my god, man. Oh man. Oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? This is the one right here. This is the one right here. Understand what the fuck you are. You're not a fucking star. Somebody on YouTube seeing this and be like, that's what's taking so long on my fucking car. Like, I'm like, oh, bro, what? It's funny, it's witty, it's dope. Man, it's very few people that do bars and comedy like Will, bro. Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. Oh man, son, it's too many.
That was a good battle. I had Will.
What's the next one?
The last like 5 bars of Will shit in the third was just fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry, man. Nightfall make my day like I live in Australia. I said, Will, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I was throwing shit around. I'm throwing stuff.
He went crazy.
All right. So that was battle of the weekend for me. But let's get to Chilla Jones and VERB. What's up?
Chilla.
Wait, nah, Cortez and Av.
Oh, I didn't see
Yes.
that.
It's a bonus battle. Cortez and Av. Let's talk about it. Polo, Brooklyn.
That was day one, wasn't it?
Was it? That was day one.
Because
we also got.
I'm sorry. I said Cortez. I'm sorry. I meant Swamp versus Chess.
Swamp versus Chess. This battle was dope. This shit was fire. I know it was some crowd fatigue in there when they actually started rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
because technically this was after, wasn't this after Day and Nitty? Because they didn't go last type shit.
Nah, they was before Day and Nitty.
Okay, before that.
But the crowd was just kind of thinning out. They were a little bit they fatigued, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cowboy Swamp is unlocked, new character, battle rap, No Mercy video game.
Yeah, Cowboy Swamp, very interesting archetype.
Cowboy Swamp.
He did. It was wilding. Chess was wilding.
Bro, that shit was so fire, bro. Both of them niggas was wilding, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Chess was doing his shit too. This is a good Chess, bro. This is good, like good work. No, you know what I mean? No bullshit in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like he finishes work. Swamp was dope too. I think most people got Chess winning the battle. No, is that
Chess? Yeah, I had Chess
2-1 or a
2-1.
Yeah, that's what
I might have had Swamp.
Might have Swamp winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a really good battle though.
That was a goodie, man. That's a
that real close to the EAZY shit too, low key.
Yeah, he did. Very close.
Look, he showed he could kind of hang in there with Chess, man. So that can kind of show you, you know what I mean? It ain't all about raps when you battle Swamp.
There it is.
What you mean? You can hang in there with Chess?
because Chess and EAZY got a classic.
Yeah, they got a classic, debatable, like not debatable. They got a classic, like a lot of people have, like a lot of newer fans have that as an all-time battle. So
that's
saying,
a fact.
He got in there with a really good Chess and went toe to toe with him.
Yeah, I think Polo, you hit the nail on the head with the fact that, like, battling somebody like Swamp is not going to go in there and entendre you and fucking like do all this word splitting and try to make you think all hard about what's going on. Like, you know exactly where Swamp is when he's talking, and like it's not like you could say it's front door, you know, whatever, but a lot of this shit is like how you say shit and how you set shit up. And Swamp has a very good awareness of like what's gonna hit, bro. And for him to battle Chess was in his bag straight up. And there are people, I've seen people that got Swamp winning too. So, you know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be a walk in the park for EAZY. Yeah, because I was looking at the shit the same way. I'm like, I know he got EAZY coming up. So what the hell is he about to say to Chess? You know what I'm saying? And that type of shit, you know, of course, they're gonna be longer rounds. There's a lot more on the line and shit. And I expect Swamp to have, you know what I'm saying, more like shit, substance and angles and all types of shit too. But this is not gonna be an easy matchup for EAZY, in my opinion, because Swamp is so different than everybody else that he's battled, bro.
I feel like they finna line Swamp up, man.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
You think be in there getting no sold, nothing?
Oh no.
I just know this is about to happen, man.
Philly gonna do that to him because of what happened to EAZY in Jersey?
EAZY is very he's has something that he's setting this up, man.
Oh, okay.
He gonna win the battle though. EAZY gonna beat Swamp, man.
Okay. I got EAZY winning too, me personally, but
I got Swamp.
Okay. It's not about to be. Look, I said EAZY, but I don't think this is about to be a walk in the park, bro. And even if they try to pose,
I think EAZY too comfortable going into this battle. Just hearing how he's talking, he's making the same mistake he did versus Shotgun Shug, talking down to him, saying like he don't really deserve him. He's just doing that. When you talk like that, you think like that. When you think like that, that's what you're gonna rap like. And I just feel like Swamp. I think he underestimates Swamp.
I think that whole idea though that what Poe said of like Philly trying to line him up, even if they are like just telepathically saying we about to line this nigga up. Swamp is not the type of nigga that people are just gonna be like, oh, like nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a very difficult thing to do, bro. Like he's funny, he's witty, he's gonna be saying some street shit, he'll be saying some cool shit. Like he's not that guy, especially okay, you probably do that for a round, maybe. But all 3 rounds, him getting nothing, nah, bro. I don't see that. I personally don't see that happening at all.
Easy coming for the
He's on
back.
the road. Swamp is on the road a lot. He battled Arsenal out here. You know what I mean? He battled VERB in Miami. Like he's on the road a lot.
Yeah, like
Easy is finna get some get back, man. I'm telling y'all, he's lining this guy up, man.
What happens if he loses this battle?
It's gonna be all trenches, niggas. And I know what Easy doing. He's upset that Suge battle went how it went, man.
Yeah, I think he is too. I think
that Suge battle was nasty.
So he trying to line. I'm telling you, it's no way that Easy don't win this battle, man.
Bro,
if Swamp wins, Swamp really one of them niggas.
I think
Swamp been one of them niggas.
Swamp is one of them niggas, bro.
No, he is one of them niggas. But if he win to the point, like, bro, his back is the odds is damn near minus, like plus.
Bro, he just went toe to toe with Calico in Detroit, man. Like I don't know, man.
But we know Detroit.
It's like I don't think he that powerful to make a room go against a nigga. Like
he is, man.
Nigga, they booed Cassidy in Philly.
Yeah.
No, this
Philly don't give a fuck.
Be one of them. It's like a trenches event, like a smaller.
Boy, they booed Cassidy in Philly versus Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, I don't think Philly's bias is toward the nigga that's doper. Like they're not that type of crowd.
It's a trenches event. It ain't big. Like I know what they're gonna do, man. Trust me, man. Y'all act like y'all don't know what's about to happen.
Do we have a comparable matchup that this will be like? Pose? You have that? Like, what comes to mind when you like think a similar way?
That's a good question.
Similar lineup.
I just know they finna no sell the hell out of Swamp, man.
They're gonna try.
That's gonna look corny on camera though. If they no sell Swamp, that's gonna look so corny, and it's gonna go into what people saying that you can only win in Philly, like you only powerful in Philly. They say that about all the trenches, to be honest. That niggas is only powerful in Philly.
Because I'm going off the narrative. Easy, y'all niggas set me up. I ain't never battling nowhere. I know what his thought process is, man.
Damn.
I don't know, man.
Pose, I hear what you're saying, bro. If this was St. Louis, if this was like, you know what I'm saying? If this was a different type of where it's almost like a level of like, I don't give a fuck what the niggas say, he losing. I don't think Philly's one of them places, bro. I don't think
or
so.
we can do the hezzy. Like what I mean by the hezzy is we can give Swamp like, oh, we reacting on some showing love, but he really dying. We finna gas Easy shit. We finna react to Swamp on some like, damn, that was dope.
Yay!
That is not gonna work though.
That should be working, bro. I guarantee you.
Swamp is a nigga that he's like every time I bet against him, bro, he becoming like that nigga be coming through. Like I ain't gonna lie.
I think Swamp is capable of stealing the nigga crowd at the crib.
I've seen him do this before.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. And then it really just depends on what Easy rapping about. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if Easy in there electrifying, yeah, if it's warranted for sure. Right. But if he in there with the same stovetop shit,
I feel like he coming from his top stovetop bar.
If he in there with the same stovetop shit, and the crowd, they go, nah, that ain't gonna hit. But he got
that shit gonna hit, bro. It's in Philly. If Easy talking that certain talk,
bro, look. For example, Snake Eyes J2, we can use that battle. The building was not rocking with Snake Eyes. Clearly, on camera, if you look at that comment section, you can't even tell. They got all Snake Eyes, like y'all. Even when y'all said that earlier, and I went and looked, that comments got all Snake Eyes.
They love Snake in that battle. I ain't gonna hold you.
That shit don't.
Bro, really they see y'all. I don't like you. You know the context of that shit. That's like we don't like.
True.
We know it's in a like. Man, we getting tired of gays. Like, we know the
Yeah,
context of
yeah. YouTube
Bro,
is
we know-
very
get this gay
anti-gay.
nigga out the culture. That's what the context of it, yo. We got
you
Snake
saying
Eyes.
they only typed that because Snake Eyes was battling a gay guy?
No,
That
but
factors
that's like
into
the
it.
context of the like. Not saying Snake didn't win, but I'm just saying the
Mhm.
context of most of them comments are like, yeah, Snake was talking to this gay ass nigga. Like, he ain't.
Yeah, they're not even. Yeah, they're
And what
not
you think
pulling
they're
no
gonna be
punches.
saying in the swamp in the comment? Yo, swamp talking to this nigga Pat Pussy. Like,
I
they
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
be
in that
doing
bag.
They ain't gonna be doing all that.
I
You
don't
know,
think
niggas
they'll-
actually be mad at gays.
Nigga,
Like,
they
man,
did
fuck
that verse in verse Shug. That was just 2 months ago.
But they was the Remy, the little Remy thing had just happened. Another wrinkle in that storyline with the Carissa Shields and you know what I mean, all of that. So he's fresh off of that. Now there's nothing that's been in the headlines that
You ain't fresh off of nothing in battle rap, man. J2 been losing to the same angle. It's a lot of niggas that been losing to the same angles for 4 battles straight.
you think that
Mike P, we just named like 3 niggas that been losing in 4 the same angle.
trust me when I tell you this is a lineup, man. You
Lord
take
have mercy.
No,
Swamp.
I feel it's a lineup, but I feel it's a lineup that a nigga know he walking into a lineup. Like, I
That's
think,
what I'm saying.
I think he prepared.
I don't think Swamp is preparing like they're gonna fuck with him like that. Like I think it's more so they're eventually they're not gonna have a choice but to like, all right, this nigga doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like by the 3rd round of that battle, even if they no sell the first, second and third, they like, okay, nah, this nigga nice. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole the fight back mentality is what Swamp got, man, for sure.
They said he
It's
tried
hard
to
to
line
not fuck
John
with
John
Swamp,
up, but
bro.
he tried to line John John up, but then
And
the
that
day
shit
of the,
backfired badly.
but the day of the battle, the shit came out. So we like, oh, John John got out of that lineup.
Oh,
This
okay.
one is like
John John was, I ain't gonna lie, that John John was probably
That
one of
nigga
the
was
best
wildin'.
John
Yeah,
Johns
that
I've
nigga was
seen
wildin'
in
that
a
battle.
long time, since like the golden era type. Like, I don't know what he did to John John. That nigga was on point. Oh, and that was around the time John John was constantly dissing us too. So I mean, nigga, he was cooking in that battle. So
the day of that John John battle, the phone call came out. We was like, oh, this nigga's
That's
a liar.
true. Yeah, it did. It did.
So it kind of changed the perception. He tried to line John John up for the win. But the day that the battle, the phone call came out of EAZY on the phone talking to the nigga like, yeah, clean John. You know, this nigga be lying. John, everybody was on John John's side. Like,
something gonna happen again, man. Yo, listen, man. No, I'm just saying, I'm noticing the pattern, man. Every time an event come up, something happens. So
yeah,
I'm just paying
happen.
attention. If something gonna mysteriously pop up again.
We'll see, man.
Bro, what is going on, man?
I'm just saying, man. Oh, what's the next battle?
Holy shit. All right. So, okay, yeah, not Swamp and Chess was a goodie. So shout out to that. Then we got Chilla Jones versus A-Verb.
Chilla versus A-Verb.
Yeah. I think this is the last
This
battle
was actually the last battle of the night.
No, I know, but we just do Daylyt and Rum Nitty. We'll recap that last. So let's do the Verb.
Last battle of the night. Chilla versus Verb. Actually, again, this is another battle I think on the playback. People are gonna appreciate it more and all that too. Yo, Verb, in my opinion, was rapping. Verb was doing his shit in this battle. To me,
I had guns and badges 30.
I thought Verb was doing shit. I like Chilla too. I like this battle. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
that battle was solid.
Yeah, when I was
my
watching,
battery was kind of like I'm kind of over. Like I'm after seeing the Lux and what's the name? Not Lux, Nitty and Daylyt. I kind of was just on a chores bag. Like, let me just watch this to get through it. So
yeah, I think the crowd was fighting through it too. Because they didn't even say Verbs like lead up to his showtime. Like they was just like 3D too. Oh, it's showtime.
Niggas been doing Verb like that for like the past 2 years. 3D too. So it's showtime.
Verb, this is my problem with the this is my problem with the Showtime, right? Like the Showtime slogan before he goes into it.
Yeah.
Verb, that's if this was wrestling, that's a baby face slogan. Like that's
what's
like
the slogan?
Like well, how it should go?
It's 3D too.
And 3D too. So it's
because
what do you say before
so
that?
Like, nigga, the crowd gotta like you to say that long ass.
Yeah, bro, the crowd gotta like you.
How do we start it off?
Yeah, how do we start that shit off?
So said,
damn.
No, in 3D too.
Yeah, that's the ending.
I remember
So
that. That's the end
We
of it.
talking about how it started.
no, that's how it started. I let the beef brew in 3D too. So
Oh, yeah,
it's
something.
Oh,
showtime.
2-minute rounds. 2-minute
2
rounds.
minute rounds.
2 minute rounds. They ain't booked
They
me in
ain't
a
booked me
long
for a
time.
long time.
So
Fucking
let the beef
preview.
brew.
Let's
Fuck the
that beef
preview. Let the
brew.
beef brew. Yeah.
And
Okay.
thing too. So it's
We saying it just like the crowd.
Yeah, that was crazy. But that's a baby face good guy slogan. Like that's a
Yeah. You need a new F
yeah,
everybody on Spaces slogan.
yeah, like you're in full-time villain mode at all time. Like you're not even like sometimes like in wrestling you'll have like a anti-hero where they have all the traits of a villain, but people root for him. Like
Yeah.
Verb, you are a
beat up.
complete villain. Like so no one wants to say anything with you. I'm sorry, they don't. Right?
Yeah, he got to get an updated slogan, man. He got to retire that one. Get a new. He got to get a new sig, man. He got to get a new Selly, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that said, Verb was fucking rapping in that battle, bro. And
Oh no, he clearly got this battle.
I gotta watch it.
Chilla was talking to that nigga, in my
Chilla
opinion.
was talking to him too. Chilla was don't do that, Polo. Chilla was talking to him.
Talking to that nigga.
Yes, he was. Don't do that.
In a very NyQuil, boring, no energy way. Yeah, I guess. Niggas trying to get booked on the joints right now. Yeah, he was talking to that nigga.
Like, yo, bro, relax.
He was talking to him. Yeah, you right. You right. Part of self Chilla. Just erase that last 2 minutes.
Chilla was too. It's a good battle. Like that's one of those two that's gonna get a lot of love. And for you people that are gonna watch it on YouTube, don't get mad at the crowd. This is the end of the night. Everybody's thinking about their flight home. Y'all gotta leave tomorrow at 12. Like I heard the
how y'all feel about the Av and all that, the Av situation?
Av and Cortez.
No, Av and AVERB.
Av and AVERB. Oh, meet me around the corner. When I catch you, I caught you.
How did y'all catch up on any of that?
I did catch that. When I watched AVERB's interview, right? First of all, it kind of, in my opinion, man, and it's not gonna, it's just not to like diss Verb or nothing like that, because I don't think it came off like, but in my opinion, bro, it just was like a sense of almost relief, right? Like of like, yo, this shit could have went left, but I saw the people that I kind of have issues with, but bro, I'm just here to rap. Like I'm just here to do my shit. Everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're not about to go in there and like just be like, damn, I'm glad niggas ain't, you know what I mean? Whatever the case might have been. But like, Verb's been doing this for a long time. And I felt like it was a sense of like, all right, that's over with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, nobody's on that with me. I had conversations with niggas, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. Like that type of shit. I didn't take what he said as him saying, oh yeah, I seen these bitch ass niggas at the venue and nobody did nothing, nigga. I'm here. Like, fuck y'all. Like that type of, I didn't read that like that. Or like he was fronting or he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't see it that way, personally. But I do think that if you see a clip of that, like because Ab was more in the sense of like, bro, don't act like we didn't have a conversation or like we were just some hoes or something like that, bro. I really had a conversation with you, like, bro, what is it gonna be? You know what I'm saying? And it kind of seemed like based on the context of whatever the conversation was, I was like, bro, what is we on right now? Like, what's up? Like, and Verb was kind of on some on whatever you on. Like, and then it goes back to, oh, well, nigga, I ain't on shit, but you saying this, that, and the third. And whatever the conversation went is where it went. And they came to an agreement on it. Obviously, it's some business associated with it. You know what I'm saying? They try and get some, they try and get some bread. It's a business at the end of the day, right? So whatever the conversation was, it seemed like it ended at least to be like, all right, bro, I'm not on that with you, bro. But like, let's do this business. We done had this conversation now, so we can get some business out the way. But I didn't see, when I watched Verb's post-game interview, I didn't feel like he was trying to make it seem like niggas was hoes, though. Like that's the best way to put it.
Yeah. I mean, now that they was able to see each other, hopefully, I feel like they'll really settle it once they get the battle and lock in. So
yeah.
Av and AVERB, once they lock in, that's gonna be a good battle, man.
Let's just be clear, because somebody said in the comments too, and I these are my sentiments exactly. y'all niggas is too old to be fighting at some goddamn battle rap event, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, them niggas wasn't
Like
gonna.
I just gotta say it as a man that's almost 40 years old, bro. I'm gonna just keep it very tall with y'all, bro. Like y'all niggas is grown. Like y'all got grown kids. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just it's just for some of y'all that's younger than like 35, y'all probably not gonna understand this because y'all still in that nigga, you know, whatever. Like, all right, cool, y'all. This ain't for y'all. But let me just tell y'all niggas, as a man that's 38 years old, niggas is too grown to be squaring up at some goddamn battle rap event. You know what I'm saying? Like, over what they were mad at. That's the conversation.
Yeah.
You know so but the post game kind of spiraled into, bro, you trying to make it seem like this, and then I guess what Swamp had tweeted, like niggas acting like they ain't get pressed and all this other stuff. And then, you know, when you use words like pressed, it do got a certain type of connotation. Like, niggas ain't hold me out, we ain't fight, we came to an agreement or whatever. And I don't think it's nothing wrong with two grown men having a conversation and being like, you know what, you ain't on that, I ain't on that. All right, we got business to handle, whatever. You know, we ain't gonna be the best of friends, my nigga, but okay, we gotta understand it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Ab was wrong for addressing the situation with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. You know, I think that's what men are supposed to do, nigga. Yo, bro, what's up with the, you know what I mean? Like, what are we on? You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, I ain't on shit, but nigga, you know, we done been in that situation. Like, pose it when the nigga asks you, like, yo, what is you on? Type shit, right?
Right.
Like, the response 9 times out of 10 is probably gonna be like, well, I'm not on shit, but nigga, if we on
it depends
nigga,
the tone of that.
Yeah, it really just depends on the tone.
Nigga, what is you on? Like, it depends how you say, like, yo, what you on, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Right.
I'm from that hit first class. So once you even approach me, like, you know, like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm from that cloth. So
what are we on? Pop, like that.
Because what are you on? It kind of actually, I'm gonna go left with a nigga off. What are you on?
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Because it's like, what you mean? What I'm on, Nick? Like
that's the
So you got to find a different way to.
It does depend on the tone, like, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, if a nigga just like, yo, bro, what's going on? Why are we in this? You know what I mean? Like, what's up? What we on right now? Okay, cool. But the whole aggressive nigga, what we on, nigga? Oh, word, we on, nigga. We on whatever it is. Fuck that.
Now I feel like once if you start with aggression, I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. Once you get to that, hold on, explaining yourself, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that went like that. So I just, it seemed like they had a conversation. They came to an agreement.
They got it settled,
and they got it sorted out, man. And that's probably the best thing
to them Africans, man. Respect.
Yeah,
and I just feel like this needs to be said. Niggas don't want to see y'all fight, bro. Like, VERB, you say I fuck with
hell no, I want to see y'all battle fight. Yo, I said this before. I think I said this, like, I damn near don't want to see none of y'all niggas box or fight or none of that. Like, hell no, I don't want to. Like, no, man.
I have no interest in watching none of y'all fight, bro. Like, box, like, what?
Yeah, just rap, y'all.
A 2 minute fight and niggas is out of breath for the last fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
just rap,
it's rap, brothers. You know?
Yeah, man. Just rap, get that bag, and just keep going. Now we here to the main event.
Yes, we are. Well, we didn't mention Av and Cortez.
Oh yeah, Av and Cortez. Sorry, let's get to that real quick.
Av Cortez, man. This has some I don't know. Is it was there backstory to this? Because they came out in
it was surprise battle.
So Av said that it was supposed to be timed the first round. That's why it was like, you know, some arguing, but then after the second and third, he didn't even care about the time no more.
He just let it be what it was.
Yeah, because he like, it ain't worth arguing.
Yeah. Tez rounds were substantially longer than Av's. I felt like Av got the first 2 rounds. Cortez's third was fire. I gave Cortez the third. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking about his son, the whole situation on that, and you know what I'm saying? Like that was, to me, that was dope. You know what I mean? And but Av, even with the shorter time limit, Av got more shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like I do hate when the battles have that much of a time discrepancy, because usually if you give a nigga another minute and a half,
This
it's
was
like,
a close battle though.
yeah, it's people, yeah, there's people that got TREZ on the shit too. I ain't gonna front, but I thought I've got the first two though. I ain't gonna cap. I did. You know what I'm saying? Even with the short round and shit. TREZ was on the shit though. TREZ was wild, and that's part of the reason why I think Av was kind of feeling away, because it's like, nah, this nigga wilding though. You know what I'm saying? And he's a minute 30 over. I think it's fucked up if we had a conversation beforehand on what the round length was gonna be, and you don't just go like, all right, we said 230, but your shit is 245. Like if we said 230 and I'm stopping you at 330, 345, bro, what are we doing? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of asked that the whole night, the whole 2 days, everybody was going over the limit, and TREZ was the only nigga that got time called on him. That I did think that was crazy. Calling time on a nigga is a no-win situation though, right? Like it just kind of is. Like most fans can be like, let that nigga rap. Like
Yeah, because it's gonna look like you getting cooked.
Yeah,
I feel like the only time you call time is when the crowd is like, all right, time. Like when the crowd look tired, that's the perfect time. Like you gotta feel the energy of the crowd. If a nigga rapping and the crowd look bored and he rapping long, that's when I'm activating the time card. But
right,
if he cooking, you can't, because then it's gonna look like you getting cooked.
Yeah, it's starting to look away type shit, right?
Now, now we here at the main event.
Yeah,
main event, man.
Main event. Rum Nitty, versus Daylyt. Devon Campbell.
Devon Campbell, man.
Yeah, let's
How you spit? Nah, let's talk to the Kendrick Lamar expert over here, man.
What does that got to do with this shit though?
Nah, cause you know this. What you mean? It's like K.Dot can't Daylyt.
He not a part of the Dot can't.
Yeah, he is. Dot shouted him out in the speech, nigga. He a part of
the homie.
Crew,
that's just shout out to the homie, man.
Don't Daylyt big? Didn't he got some shit with Cole? Like I don't know if he with either one of the camps though. I'm gonna come clean.
He's affiliated with Punch.
Okay.
TDE, one of the managers.
Okay. All right, so then Polo right then, nigga. Don't try to.
Yeah, he trying to dance.
But it's not like he's not like a nigga that's like, yeah,
How you felt about how
Cole's be having his Dodger hat on some of these things, bro. I'm gonna come clean. Like
now you're not claiming Daylyt.
When have I? This is why I get mad at niggas. Niggas not posy historians. When have I ever been a Daylyt nigga? When have I ever been a Daylyt guy? Please let me know.
Posy historian,
bro.
You can go back to 2014 to hear me arguing with this nigga calling him a liar, y'all.
Yeah,
I have never been a fan of this young man. I do. He is fire though. No, he is talented.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Posy's been mad at Daylyt for years, like especially the antic years. This nigga,
the antic years. Yeah, I'm gonna argue with Daylyt, but
yeah,
Daylyt did what I expected him to do, man. Bullshit. Did some bullshit the first.
Nah, we ain't doing
that. Third was incredible though. I love the third round.
The first wasn't bullshit though. It wasn't.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, whatever.
And I was talking to Polo on the phone. He talking about something. I look, he got Daylyt. He said some shit that had me high, low key. Talking about some low-key got Daylyt 2-1.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Low-key got Daylyt. Low-key got Daylyt 2-1 though. I ain't gonna cap.
Daylyt first round is actually fire though. Like it is.
First round on the playback is
fire. It's actually crazy. Like he's comparing the he's making them references.
Wait, so y'all went back and watched this first?
Aliens. Hell yeah. I did.
I see this now.
I didn't transcribe anything, but like the whole idea of what he's pushing of like he's a god, he's an alien, right? So then he takes the certain parts of the scripture and he's saying like this shit is incompatible with like aliens, like this is why we different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're alien, but this is what the book says. You know what I'm saying? Like the book says this, but you're alien. So it's like these things are incompatible. And even if they were, I'm still better than you. And here's why. The shit was actually very well crafted. But again, this is what I said on the outset of when this battle was scheduled, right? This should have been, in my opinion, a small room situation, bro. This should have been like in terms of crowd, because Daylyt is not a dude that's gonna leave room for motherfuckers to cheer, bro. His style is not like that.
He always gonna keep, yeah, that's true.
He has this approach of you have to hear the entire verse in order to get what he's trying to do, right? At least you have to let him rap for 8 bars straight before you even react, because there's so many layers to what he's saying. Now, this is, the crazy part about how I'm explaining this shit. This is exactly the type of way you have to explain a lot of what Loaded Lux does, bro. You do. And there are people who love this explanation, and there are people who are going to be in the comments like, Tone, I hate you. I hate this explanation, and I hate battle rap because of niggas like you. I understand. It's a very polarizing thing, right? Like, this is not a battle where you 8 blunts in and a couple of shots of Hennessy, and then you just turn this battle on, like, or turn a Daylyt verse on. It's just a lot of shit going on. So I said from the outset, I was worried about this battle because this is a crowd that wants to stop you every 2 bars, right? They may even stop you in the setup. So then a person like Daylyt has to go all the way back, because he hasn't even structured the concept yet, and y'all already reacted 4 different times before I can get to my shit, right? So it just, so that's why it looked like that. But that first round from Daylyt was cold. And I understood, like, shout out to the Discord, because we was in here talking about, Tone, what do you say? And I broke it down right there. Like, nigga, I get where he's going with this shit. But I still thought nigga got the first round.
Nigga. Y'all know how many people it happen if I chase a nigga? Funeral home, box wake a nigga. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
I like anybody holding up the 4 got it. As far as lines, mine, array shit, the sky, space shit gonna lay you in a facade. They ain't tell you creators have creators. I'm gonna show you the difference between an alien and a god.
Yeah,
that was fire.
Yeah.
He had a lot of like insulated, you waited, insinuated. As soon as we seen they miss. Like, he had a lot of lines like criteria. His first was like really, you know what I mean? Like, he had a lot of like layered punches. Like, now I'll say this: battle rap, in a battle rap sense, Rum Nitty clearly won. But if you judging this in a rapping sense, where it's just a battle, like a rapping sense, I would say Daylyt rapped a little bit more creative, but Rum Nitty just battled better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there it is right there. So for everyone, including myself, right? I had Nitty win the battle for sure. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you can give in my opinion, what happened in a second we'll get to, but that was disgusting, right? So it just was whatever. I don't want to sugarcoat it either. I'm sorry, I just don't. But there are going to be a lot of people that have Daylyt winning first and third round.
I seen niggas with that.
I want to. Now I wrote Daylyt. You know what I mean? Woo. Now Daylyt, I'm gonna put this up. Daylyt, hold up. What did he say? He said round 1. Tell him that's what's gonna make. Tell him what's gonna make him happy. Round 2, die. Round 3, rise from the dead in front their eyes. God said his son will rise. It was all planned, play by play. This is what he told me.
He texted you.
This is exclusive. This is what he told me.
No way.
I hate this nigga, man.
No fuck Daylyt.
This is what he told me. I blocked out the other part we talking about, but this part right here.
Tell them what's gonna happen. Is he saying what's gonna happen?
What's gonna make them happy? Well, tell them what's gonna make them happy.
Yeah, right? What's gonna make him happy? Round 2, die. I guess he gave up that.
Tell him what's gonna make him happy.
Yeah, like
I feel like he's saying tell him what's gonna happen.
Tell him what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen? I'm sorry. Tell him what's gonna happen.
Tell him what's gonna happen, and then die, and then resurrect. Like this, bro. I know it's Easter, but like, what are we?
God said his son will ride, like, bro.
And that's why I think they dropped the battle on Easter.
Yo, that's a troll.
Wait, the battle dropped?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah,
I think it dropped on Easter.
It got some views on it too. What's the count right now? Let me see.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, that shit got some that shit made some noise already. And
Rum Nitty, man. One thing I got an issue with. Shout out to Rum Nitty, man. Arizona, man, baby insane. Crazy.
Right on. Shit at 350.
Don't ever wear that alien thing again, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that shit like a baggy shiesty.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that. Don't do that again, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That battle ain't drop a week ago. What you talking about?
It dropped 3 days ago. It's almost at 400K too. So shout out to them. That's a success right there. 400K. 400K in 3 days. Shit.
Wait, it's at 400K already?
Almost 352.
Oh shit. Oh no, that's doing some numbers.
Yeah, that's definitely doing some numbers. So
I mean, Daylyt is associated with Kendrick, so why would it not do nothing?
That shit
Grammy nominated, like he got his name up.
Yeah,
And Rum Nitty is Rum Nitty still, so you know.
Yeah.
That nigga's wilding.
It's gonna be at a milli.
I think that I think that the alien mask, there's two things that was first of all, it looked awkward to put on, right? Like it looked like it was the first time that you would put that mask on. One. Two, it's not like you put on the mask and said the coldest shit that you said in the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like if you're gonna do a mask or a gimmick like that, like nigga, that better be like the dopest segment of the shit. I felt like
his setup for that was crazy. 7 Series Beamer about to spin on something, pull up the white Beamer, lift, Beamer light. You see him about to get abducted. Then he went into
then he went, that was cold. That was cold. But round 2 was such a vintage belt to ass Nitty round, man. Oh my god, bro.
Nah, round 2, he killed Daylyt that round.
Oh yeah, he cooked that nigga.
He cooked light in that round. That shit was just start to finish, back to back to back to back to back. Like Nitty was not playing, bro. And that's the round I was like, okay, well, this nigga, why you say the alien mask for the second? Because you wilding right now. So
it's up for them. It won't be no Daylyt saving. I'm from Arizona, like airing them. He kind of went,
bro. Yo, that shit was masterful, bro. That was vintage Rum Nitty in that second round. And then
2K shit was crazy. He said the comp had no shooting because anywhere I post lockdown. I was a real corner specialist. 2K. Before my career, I was grinding, watching out for badges. We rootless, a playmaker. I had the streets booming. He said, I could have had you in hyperdrive off of Dama, crystal meth. That's a speed booster. Like he was wild.
Man.
Yeah,
he was fucking wilding. He was wilding out. The way that Daylyt did the second was so I damn near wanted to turn it off. Like I just like I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to fuck to bed.
Round.
And I'm just sitting there like Daylyt's and did it again. And then you quit twice, right? Like it's just
bad.
No, I'm done. You can go.
Done. Go ahead.
I nigga Rum was like, don't do this, cuz. Don't do this, cuz. Don't do that.
Go ahead now. Go ahead. Keep riding.
Don't even do that. Nope. Don't do that.
Don't do this.
Daylyt starts again. And then, all right, that's it. Like
I think Daylyt's style, especially this current form, would have been suited better for him. His first battle since that whatever the COVID era would have been suited better for Loaded Lux because they both have that like talk to you in deeper languages type rap. So like the metaphysical type. So but Rum Nitty is a straight killer. Like he's going in the ring with a battle rap assassin. He is trained to kill you. He's gonna break you down. He's gonna say a bunch of like crazy. I don't know, man. Daylyt. I thought
what made Daylyt when Daylyt battled CHEYRAQ? He had a completely different. He was like rapid fire. He was like a different person in that battle.
Because he could do that because there's nobody
Daylyt is
stopping him during the setup, bro.
But
Yo,
when he
that
battle in a room when this shit, he be like doing
man,
some
Daylyt
weird
rich
shit.
now, nigga. That's what changed. When he battled TREZ, I mean, he battled TREZ and shit. He was still Daylyt, but nigga, it's Daylyt, Grammy nominated Daylyt. Shit done changed a little bit.
you know,
Daylyt
his
now,
hair grow, right?
like Daylyt looking clean, like nigga. I don't know, man. Y3, Rick Owens, like nah, this ain't the same Daylyt.
I just feel like that style he had in a rock battle, like he only used that shit low key once on the low.
He's not gonna,
He used that
bro.
versus Rich Dollars too.
You can't do that. You
That was
can't
like that
in a
Vince's-
room full of people. It's hard to do that shit, bro. Like it's hard to do that. Like that's
Nah, you could do that.
You could do that if the crowd feel like
these
yo,
niggas won't shut up.
He's trying to slow walk it purposely. If the crowd feel you going rapid, they gonna let you cook. Daylyt is purposely
nigga,
trying
they do it for Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty say crazy shit.
Man, but Rum Nitty shit has built-in pauses for fucking audience.
It's like Daylyt purposely trying to walk the ball up. He's not trying to go for
he purposely doing that, bro.
Man,
he purposely
because you could tell, because remember he said the first bar and he was like, he stopped and he was like 1-0. Like he's trying to go, he's trying to walk it down. He's not trying to go rapid.
Right. But these niggas be having,
man, they let anybody rap, man. They let niggas was rapping in there with that slow ass COVID flow. They was letting niggas get all they bars out, man.
But is it gonna like, because if Daylyt raps rapid fire, it's a nigga in the audience that's 3 rows back. They're like, yo, you heard what he said? Nah, run that shit back, son. Run that back. Imagine Daylyt doing that rock scheme in a room full of people. That shit, that scheme by itself is like 10 minutes long if he does that, because they're gonna stop him every time he gets to another like rock metaphor. Like they're just gonna keep
Rum Nitty say some of the crazy shit. He's able to get through his shit.
Daylyt through the material.
Yeah, like it ain't like Daylyt gonna say some shit that we ain't heard before, nigga. We got Rum Nitty twerk, real sick. We got a lot of niggas that say crazy shit.
It's true, but I
just think Daylyt third is the battle rap pace and flow he needs to be doing from
that's what I'm saying. That third was good pace.
His first was fire, but that first round, nigga, that's not a return first. Like that's a first when you comfortable and you already like niggas done seen you back already. That third is how you should have came out for every round. If you would have been every round,
the battle with that third round, man, instead like, you know what I'm saying, he does it in reverse almost, and it's just like, damn, son, this nigga wildin'. And yo, Nitty was funny. He's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, he kicked my ass in this third. Like,
the third, that nigga Day was kind of walking, man.
Yeah.
But you know what I was thinking the whole time watching that battle? John Lux will really cook this nigga badly.
Yeah, yes, sir. I was thinking the same shit.
Yeah, nah, Lux would put belt on him.
I was thinking the same.
If he want to walk the ball down and try to slow, no, nigga, you better get to it.
Yeah,
it's really the only person I kind of want to see Lux versus now is probably, I would say, I would definitely Hitman and Twerk, but
we don't want to see him in Daylyt no more.
I still want to see it.
Me
but
too.
Daylyt can't be trying to walk down this shit. Like
if they battle, it got to be in a small room.
I agree.
Rum Nitty and Lux was in a small room. Why can't Daylyt and Lux be in a small room?
See, but you got to get that on the right. That thing got to be correct. That thing got to be in the right. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. That thing got to be right.
You just got to have avocado.
I think for the type of money that would cost, for the type of bread that battle would cost, it's hard to do that shit in a small setting, bro. Or the ticket price is gonna be outrageous, bro. For them, niggas got to make a little bit of money back. Damn.
I mean, they just did Rum Nitty and
they could do it in this shit.
Rum Nitty and Daylyt was that low key was like a humble room.
That did look like a small room. That's why I was trying to get a gauge of how many niggas is actually there, because I'm like, apparently they had bleachers on the side where you could like look down at the battle type shit.
Looked like about 300.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was like overwhelming amounts of people there. You can't, because it's pit style. So nigga, you're 7 rows back in the pit. You're not seeing Nathan. So, but I heard it was like bleachers there, like so people were slightly elevated so they could see. Did the battle live up to the hype? Absolutely not, in my opinion.
Nah.
This was not a like the type of battle that you would expect. Like okay, Rum Nitty Av. This wasn't that. This wasn't Clips Daylyt. Like this is not one of each one of their better like battles, right? Like just but Nitty did his shit all 3 rounds, in my opinion. But for this type of battle, I think you needed to have like just a really fucking good battle. It just wasn't that. There's people gonna watch it for sure, but it wasn't a great battle to me.
A-Dog React said Rum Nitty light got turned on by Puff like a vape pen. I think that was in the second.
Yeah, why did Daylyt in the first set? A lot of your favorites got
a lot of your favorite battles got fucked by Diddy. I said, Jesus.
Whoa, come on, man.
Jesus.
He trolling. When he did that, I'm like, yeah, he trolling.
He got a lot of your favorite rappers too. I said, Daylyt.
Hey, yo, because he added a 2 to that. I'm like,
2. Yeah, like why?
2 is crazy. That means hey, yo, never mind. Overall, what y'all rate?
Oh, wait. We missed the battle. Real Sick and Illmac.
Oh, the Native American event battle.
Bruh.
Or Native American verse.
We is not about to end this on a Real Sick Illmatic.
I'm just we didn't even mention
a quick belt ass.
Real Sick put
that ain't even nothing to really get into with
quick
that.
Belt ass.
He put belt on him.
Close your eyes and picture a belt. He got murdered. This was bad.
Yeah, he whooped on Mac. I like Mac third, but man, it was too late, man. Sick was
he was on that nigga.
Sick wasn't playing with you, bro. I don't know why you came out there trying to joke either. Like Sick was not playing.
Sick getting it. Sick out there popping it. I'm the best in the world.
Very much in this best in the world bag. Very much.
Sick, nigga, that Shine battle tells us you not. Shout out to Sick though. We didn't forget that Shine shit though. That nigga Shine. That Shine versus Sick. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shine was on one, but nah. Sick. He beat up on Mac though. He did.
Yeah.
What did y'all rate this event, Apollo day 1 and day 2? What did y'all rate it overall?
I liked it. I liked it.
Solid 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5, almost an 8, probably an 8, low key.
Yeah. I would say about a 8, 7.
Yeah, we probably do it. I'll do an 8 because I think there, like we said, there's battles on here that people are gonna appreciate a lot more outside of the context of a stream. Swamp and Chess being one of them, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Like people are gonna fuck with that battle. I think we got just a very, very, very good battle between Jay and Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple storylines here of like, you know, the ladies, all of the ladies showed out, you know what I'm saying? The legendary ladies, the Bardashians, you know what I'm saying? They all showed out. You got some good storylines coming from the shit. The main event wasn't great, but you still got a great, you know, third round from Daylyt and Nitty was good all 3. Like, yeah, I think this card was very dope. Shit, I give it an 8, you know what I'm saying? So
real quick before we get out of here, Hitman versus Murda Mook got announced. How y'all feeling about that?
We know that we're gonna fake need a show for that.
Yeah, we gonna have to.
We do.
Yeah, I'm gonna set something up with Hitman, man. Maybe we'll do the next radio show with Hitman.
Yeah,
do a show for that.
It's all about timing, and this is right on time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Mook is at the top of this game. Hitman has been doing his shit too, main eventing, and it's just like, bro, this is the right time for this matchup. It's gonna be some heavy talk going into this matchup. Hitman is already pissed off. And Mook has one of my favorite lines in an interview, like he hasn't rapped the raps better than the raps that I rapped. Like the way what he said,
yeah, that was crazy. Him as the boss.
Yeah, what he said.
He rap the raps that I rapped when I rapped the raps.
None of his raps is better than the raps that I rapped when I rapped it. Like this is what I'm trying to say.
It's so much shit. We might have to run. I've got the Cassidy shit. It's a lot.
No. Hold up.
It's too late.
Yeah, we gonna have to pull. We gonna have to bring back another show this week, man. We gotta do.
Bro,
we definitely gotta recap Cassidy and talk about more of this Hitman Murda Mook.
Murda Mook, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
That Cassidy.
Oh, that was different.
It's a lot to get to, man. Damn.
Bro, all I'm gonna say, because I know we're gonna have but all I want to say about Cass, man. Cass, if you listen to the show, I know you fuck with the show. You fuck with us and stuff like that. We have some interviews up here, bro. The confidence that Cassidy has, just the belief, the pure belief in who he is,
bro. Cassidy.
It just is.
I son drop it real soon, man.
It's absolutely fascinating. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm a fan of Cass, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all that, his accolades and everything and shit like that, right? But his confidence, bro, it's a superpower, bro.
None, that boy.
Because you got to ask yourself, right? All the people that's listening, all the fans of battle rap, hip hop culture, whatever you into, right? Like, think about the thing that you do the best, right? The thing, whether it's basketball, whether you're like, you know, some athlete or just a really smart dude in a certain field, right? Ask yourself this: are you as confident in your ability to do that thing as Cassidy is in his ability to rap? Just ask yourself that.
He got a right to be cocky, though. He platinum. He went platinum.
Yeah, he does. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just directing that shit back to, because I had a moment where I'm like,
these niggas don't be having a right to be cocky, though.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'll just say it like this, right? Like, I'm an engineer, right? I've been an engineer for years, right? Couple of degrees, worked at some great companies, got promoted and shit. And I'm very confident at what I do, right? But I'm like, Cassidy's belief in himself in rap, I want to be that confident in what I'm great at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, will I ever get to that point of being like of that belief?
His confidence is very admirable, man.
It's admirable shit, bro. It's just like, wow, what? So
I've been at that point since I was like 15. I ain't gonna lie.
Talk your shit then.
Get these donations.
Let's get to these donations real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
$4.99. PhD said, bring back coin flips to start the battles. I miss when battlers set it off. Put Mook and Hitman on a One Direction stage, no pit circle stage, BCM 100.
Okay.
A One Direction stage, what's that?
Yeah, you mean like one camera angle?
Yeah, no pit,
the side shit.
Yeah,
nah, Mook and Hitman in the pitch would be a disservice to that battle.
Yeah, I think that's a big stage.
Or circle, like respectfully, salute. Nah, that gotta be classic. Mad people on stage.
Entourage niggas talking shit.
Rex on one side, the boss on one side.
Right. Get that nigga right.
It gotta be. I ain't gonna lie, I'm flipping the coin for that. I don't know how, but niggas, I'm Debo in the coin for that. I'm Debo in the coin.
We need a certain ambiance. What's our ambiance? We need a certain.
You
know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I mean, that's when the culture really pop out. $2. He said, Polo, what you think about Goods calling out Twerk? Listen, man, I've been campaigning for this battle for a very long time. I think Goods is the guy that could sit Twerk down. I think New Jersey is cool, but Goods to talk to him. Like, he'll really talk to him. Like, he'll really talk to him. Like, really. Like, for real. Like, he'll really sit him down and talk to him. I'm just saying. Salute to Twerk, though.
GMV, man.
GMV. Let's talk about it.
Hey, niggas forgot, man. Shout out to Goods, man.
Goods fire, man. Shout out to Goods, man. Oil spills out now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Goods. My nigga doing his thing. And I see a lot of niggas be trying to hate on Goods, bro. One thing about being an entrepreneur, nigga, fuck all that. We ain't letting that stop what we doing. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out my nigga Goods, man.
Goods, man.
We had another donation. We probably ended with this donation from Sean. He said, who do y'all think is the most dangerous battle rapper at their 100% A game? My picks are Twerk, Shine, Clips, Disaster, or Rum. Okay.
Disaster.
Listen,
at 100, you said who's most dangerous at their 100%?
At 100%, it's only one name you could say.
Okay.
The Wave, Sue Surf, the most dangerous at 100. He ran through battle. He was undefeated. He was smacking niggas up left to right. He's the most dangerous at 100.
Free Ray John.
That's a very good pick. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I go a Polo pick.
Yeah, Surf at 100.
Ray John.
Surf at 100 gets nasty. Like, he can take battle rap to a different level.
Surf at 100, Twerk at 100, Nitty at 100. I mean, those are the three.
Kevin Shine.
K Shine at 100 is a dangerous fucking person, bro. K Shine at 100.
It'll probably have to be Twerk or Surf, probably.
Twerk, yeah, Twerk at 100 is
Nah,
fucking
see,
ridiculous, bro.
Clips, I don't know, because even
Clips
if
could
Clips
damn
is
near
at
beat
100, he
any
play
nigga.
around too much. I think even at like him at 100, I would say it's probably him versus Verb.
Versus Verb.
That and him versus Tay
Yeah,
Rock.
him versus, oh my god,
him versus
versus
Verb. With I
Him
leave the
versus
sun on
Rex.
the earth.
and versus Rex, man. Versus Tay-Rock too, the first time.
But it's
Surf.
only really one answer you could really say to this, man. Surf is just nigga 100%. Surf ran through battle rap. Like when he was at 100, he was like 6-0 JC.
He was
Twerk, he was
doing
running
shit.
through Calico. And these were all, you know what I mean? These wasn't like washed. They was all, you know what I mean? Calico was Calico. Like these people were still dumb. So
Yeah.
I gotta go Surf or probably Twerk, one of them two.
Okay. That's good. Good question, my boy. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to battle rap. There's still a lot more shit to talk about and things of that nature, man. So big salute to everybody. Leave your comments in the comments as well. Big salute to all the donations and things like that, man. Y'all was really interactive today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Follow us, Black Compass BCM, of course. We may have to come back with another, even if it's a band, John. Shout out to Patreon.
Yeah, we got to do something this week.
You might gotta do a band for the patrons. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. Big shout out to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Miss Badass. Rest in peace, Bishop Brigante. Shit. Rest in peace, Pope Francis. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that passed.
Rest
We
in
got
peace, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta show love to the Pope. You feel me? So shout out to all of y'all, man. Keep doing y'all thing and all that, man. We connect on the next one. Black Compass Media, we up out of here, y'all. Peace.